Morning later. Well, good morning, everybody. How you doing this morning? Happy frickin' to dizzle. That's right. Happy to dizzle. And what are we gonna do to dizzle? Well, let's all find out together. Let's all find out what we're gonna do to dizzle. Let's all get what we need to do to dizzle. If you want to dizzle, then you'll know it's a rizzle. Oh, 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 to dizzle. To dizzle. I said, oh, 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 to dizzle. How's everybody doing today? TGIF, TBG by F. And that's what we are doing, cause it's TGIF. Wait, is it actually Friday today? I don't know. I don't actually know if it's Friday today, to be honest. Let me see here. Look into my calendar, and you will see it's Friday, May 1st. Oh, man. Good morning, good morning. Everybody likes to say good morning today. Thursday. Thursday is the Trekkies Day. The day of the Trekkies. Do, 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 do. Whoa. 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 Virginia with the hurt me. First gift, Virginia. Much love. And popular too. Oh, Virginia with the firsties. Virginia with the firsties. Campfires are my thing. First comment. What's up? Boy, I don't think you've been a first of anything. Campfires first. Virginia's first too, I think. Damn, we got a bunch of firsties here today. Firsties here today. Good morning, Virginia. How you doing this morning? How's campfires on my thing? Good morning, gorgeous. Sammy's here. Morning, Sammy on the tube. How you doing this morning? How are you doing this lovely fun morning today? Friday. We all know it's morning and we all like to have mornings. It's Friday. Friday. Eating blueberries for breakfast. Damn. I'm good, well rested. Damn, 9.5 hours sleep. Sammy, good job. Debating, go fishing. Fuck work. It's a trap. If you go to work today, they'll make you go to work on Monday. Top of the fabulous morning, Quinn B. I'm good, Sammy. Are you feeling all better? Is Sammy feeling all better? You working today, or you got until Monday off? You took this whole week off, it feels. Quinn B with the heart me. We are living a dream over here. No, actually, we are living a dream. It's nice. We had a nice sleep too. Yoshi didn't have a good sleep like me. He was up and down, up and down, up and down. I don't know if it was because of how hot it was or if it was because of any other reason. It didn't get as cold as it said it was going to get today. So it's going to get hotter. Or last night, it was supposed to get to like 4 degrees. It's 6 right now. It was 9 when I woke up. Heading to work, just got off the parkway. Oh, you are. Did you work this week or did you have the week off? I don't know. For some reason, I thought you had this week off because you was sicky. Sick. I'm no feel good. Heading to work now. Let's go. Quinn B with the heart me. Oh, look at that. I changed. Isn't that weird? Now you get to see all these clothes for the next week. You're welcome. You are so very, very welcome. It's very, very nice to see you. I slept like shit and now I'm crabby pants today. I want to fight everybody. Let's fight. How about that? No, I had to work, put on a new mead gave me a lot of oh right, the meds, that's right. I don't know what that means. Hop sings don't work. Hop sings don't work. What does that mean? Oompa umpa oompa umpa oompa umpa oompa 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 oompa, like that? Like that's a hop sing? That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I'm complicated. Oh, brrr. I love a little complication in life. Jabroni in the morning, jabroni at night. Oh, this cup is too full. It's spilling everywhere. Spilling everywhere. Like it's got no care. Clapper, what's up? How you doing? Don't forget to follow along on the tube, baby. As veneration is in full force. Cheers. A little complication in life. That's what makes life interesting. I like it when you're sweet on me. And when I say sweet, I mean leaving a snail on my face, snail trail on my face. My girl called you handsome, boss. Nice, John, nice. You're welcome. I'd like a hot chocolate. Hot chocolate in the morning. Okay. I know lots of people that do that, like chocolate milk in the morning. Turning it warm, that could be a thing. You drink water? Ew, gross. Who fucking drinks water? That shit's poison. That shit's poison from the government. First of all, why do they put a clearing agent in it to make it clear? Why do they do that? When it's coffee colored, normally tar brown. And, you know, you run it through some coffee bean filter to get that clear gel out of there. What's your plans for the day? I'm not actually too sure, Sammy. I'm not fully sure. I know that if I do a junkyard run, Yoshi will have to sit in the van, and it's gonna be warm today, so I'm not too sure if I want that. What else? We might do a couple of knickknacks around the house today. We did a big clean yesterday because we tore the van apart looking for shit. Clubberb said hi. What's up, Clubberb? Yeah, we might do a couple of things in and around the place. I don't know exactly. I'm not fully sure. To be honest, maybe do some content. I'm not fully sure today. Today is not really. Today's a wing it day. I should do venerations. I should do something on the van though, right? No, definitely. I should definitely do some venerations. We only got so much fucking time and we got to get going. So I think the venerations will commence. I think so. It's Friday, baby. But yeah, I do think maybe something veneration wise. I don't really know where to start in the morning in the inside hole, right? Like, do I start by taking the roof down? Do I start by taking the roof down? Do I start by taking the side of the wall down? Do I even start inside? Yeah, I'm very, very unsure of where to start on the inside. Not to mention that, but I don't actually have any new equipment. So if I take my shelving down. I don't have shelving to replace it right now. So we gotta get a little equipped a bit, maybe. I'm not fully sure. The inside's gonna be hard. The inside's gonna be the hardest part. I might do it in 2 or 3 stages, 4 stages maybe, and do are you in the car? No. And do yeah, stages and do campgrounds for each stage. Maybe for the inside. We could do like 4 or 5 stages for the inside, like a third of the van and then the roof. Or I mean a third of the van and then the floor. But I'm not fully exactly sure how I'm gonna tackle the inside. We just got the good news about to be honest, I couldn't imagine. I wouldn't even know where to start. Yeah. Not only that, but I actually don't even have any real plans for this fucking the roof is on. Yeah, I'll be able to see my YouTube screen a little bit better now. Yeah, every time I've venerationed, I've had an idea of what I was gonna do. I only have like a rough idea of what I'm doing on this one. Like I'm really not too fully sure how I'm gonna, what I'm gonna do. I know I need like a triangle angled bed. I know that part. So that's something that we can start with, the triangle, right? Seeing how much, but I gotta rip that shelving unit out. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with that shelving unit. I might dismantle it and use the hardware, the wood. Ideas take money. No, I'm not a thief. I don't take things. Um, no, we yeah. Once I take the shelving, this unit out here, I'll have more of an idea. Corey with the heart me of the room that I'm working with, but I'm like it's like a thing, right? Like I gotta have a spot for all of this shit. First of all my groceries, all my kitchen stuff, everything kitchen, everything groceries. Corey, Corey G. Where are you able to find YouTube videos to help guide you? Oh no, nah. I will. I'll do it to my own. I never did anything. My van is super original. Even all the vans I've seen in real life aren't built like my van. My van is built fucking like a bachelor pad. There is some better builds out there for sure, but I don't think I want. I don't. Yeah, I think we'll stick with the whole keeping it OG, keeping it mine. I actually from Indonesia, but can speak English. Good for you. Congratulations, man. But yeah, no, we want to keep it as OG as possible. Definitely. I don't like So we're gonna do an angle triangle bed. I don't think anybody's got a triangle bed in their van. We're gonna do a bit of a triangle bed and see how that works. Corey with the van life, buddy. Yeah, no, the van originally, the original design was thought up. I never even like. Yeah, I'm not. Van life doesn't interest me because it's real life. So I don't really follow along any van lifers. I mean, I'm acquaintances or TikTok friends with a bunch of nomads, but nomads in real life, only a couple I've met that we got along with in Hope this year mostly. And they all had different vehicles than what I have. And the vans in Hope that I saw, they were one van was more like just some shit thrown in it so he could live. And another van, he like totally built a wall in his van and it like this far out, and so he's lost a lot of room inside. But he built a lot of stuff like his battery storage and stuff like that. But I want to change up a little bit. You've subscribed to me. Much love, Club Pub. Clapper. Much love, Clapper, for the subscribe on YouTube. Follow along on the YouTube. Um, all van renovations are YouTube exclusive. You're gonna get tiny little blurps of vanerations, like my last post on TikTok. But all vanerations are YouTube exclusive, so make sure you're in the tube. Um, we do veneration lives. Um, but yeah, no. So I don't fully exactly. What I want to do is I want to make counter space that's foldable, right? So I wanna bring something down, have enough counter space where I can cook and also prep, and then take that stuff away and eat. So a table. And then when I'm all done, fold it back up. It's out of the way. It's done. It's did. So that's kind of where I'm at with one part. Luckily, I've done that before. So I have an idea on how to make a table, right? So we can try to work that around somehow. Definitely, we could figure that out maybe. Um, that is, yeah, triangle bed and a foldable table counter stove. We could also work it somehow where we could get like the stove counter table shit outside also. So nice days we could just cook breakfast and or dinner outside instead of in the man. But that's something we can think about somehow, some way, some part. But nah, just right now, I gotta do. What is the total package? Me, I am the total package. Um, yeah, we can do. We can figure that stuff out, kind of on the go, maybe. I just got a lot of shit that I gotta figure out. Like with the triangle bed, I'm gonna put a bunch of shit. Like from where Yoshi's head is back is mostly like car stuff, maintenance stuff, rescue stuff. Like the jack for the tire, tools, stuff like that, right? A couple other things for protection. So, so I was thinking with the triangle bed, I'll move that stuff and lay it in the back. And then we can have like, because where I'm sitting is Yoshi's everything. Yoshi's food, his extra toys, his treats, all right underneath my ass. So I need to find a spot for all that shit. And since when have you been posting content? Oh, we've been doing it for a few years now. Sylvie on YouTube. We just started YouTube. We posted a bunch on YouTube just to post on YouTube years ago, but we just started flying high on YouTube now. And we got a bunch of subscriptions. Holy man, oh man. Somebody we battled Steph and Clover last night on TikTok. And I can't remember who it was, maybe Southside or Pee Wee or somebody said, don't forget to follow on YouTube. Good morning, Sylvie. And oh, Sylvie with the heart me too, by the way. Thanks, Sylvie. Um, and then yeah, we got like 6 or 7 followers from Stephen Clover's live. I think that was a big one. That was a big one. I was super excited about that. So fuck yeah, man. That's great. That's super great. 266 subscribers on YouTube. Let's fucking go. Subscribing on YouTube is free. That is just like following me. That's all subscribe means, is follow. There's no financial obligations for the subscription on YouTube. It's just a follow. Yeah, we got to keep pushing the YouTube. I should put my YouTube handle back up here. But we are getting so close to live monetization. Holy fuck, it's cold. How cold is it? It is so warm here. It's 7 degrees. It's warming. It was 9 when I woke up an hour and a half ago. 9. I had the heat on just because I didn't want to wake up chilly. You know what I mean? We flipped the heat on, and it's supposed to be like 3 or 4 right now, not 7. And it's supposed to get up to 23 today, so I think it's gonna get up a bit higher than 23. We might get a cool little afternoon storm because of how hot it's gonna get. Which also means it might not get as low as the 7 or 8 it says it's supposed to get. So I think tonight we're gonna go without the heat. Says 4, but feels like -1 to me. That wind chill in the morning, man. That wind chill in the morning, that'd be wild. And that brisk, crisp morning air is the worst one. It's like, it's dark out and you're like, oh, it's actually not bad this morning. And then that sun starts to crest and it's just like, woof. And you're like, bam, it's fucking cold as hell over here. What's going on? Yeah, the morning crisp is the crispest ones. Definitely. That's okay. Cheers, you guys. We got some caffeine and green going on this morning. Happy Friday to all of you lovely people out there. It's fucking Saturday for some of you. It's nighttime. Yeah, it's almost Saturday for Club Hub. Friday night. Oh, Club Herb's fucking got the party on. The Friday night jam's going right now. Does Indonesia have a good nightlife? Does anybody know? Do people go party in Indonesia? Is it like a fucking... Is that kind of fucking like that? Walking into work, we'll be here in the background. Sammy's got her headphones today. Sammy was smart. Sammy brought their headphones. Be like Sammy. Bring your headphones so you can watch Clumsy and not get caught. So you can watch Clumsy at work. Clumsy at work. Can you believe, all right, can you believe that it's 10:15 in the morning? Sandwiches, Mitch, with the heart me, you're awesome, and the rose, wink, wink, live, TikTok star, ice cream cake, sandwiches, Mitch, with the TikTok bar. Sandwiches, Mitch, sandwiches, Mitch. Mitch, sandwiches, bitch. Damn, sandwiches, Mitch just keeps going with the frickin' ticky-talkie gift bomb. Let's fucking go. I don't even remember what I was talking about. I drink coffee. 90% of the thing I put in my mouth is coffee. 90% of what I put in my mouth is coffee. Sandwiches, Mitch. All of those little TikTok gifties. Much love. No, I definitely don't remember at fucking all what I was talking about. So that's what's up. We got gift bomb distracted. We were off Vanerations though. We were just talking about some other nonsense. We were definitely not doing the Vaneration talk anymore. Today, the sun is way over. Okay, listen. I'm parked pretty much exactly east, right? So east, north, right? So east, right? Right now, the sun is like way up here. The sun is extremely northeast. Man, by the long days, the sun fucking rises way up here. The sun rises way up here, and then in December, in the winter, the sun rises way down here. It is so weird that is our. If this is north and this is south, that's our sun schedule. That is wild. And roll one, we are halfway through it. Sandwiches, Mitch got to catch up. We're halfway through our first one on live, second one of the day. I rolled it Uber Pinner. I jumped on my game to collect my shit, and there was some drama in chat. So I was like, oh, drama in chat. Stir the pot, stir the pot, stir the pot. Okay, gotta go by. So I decided to burn a spliff while I was stirring the pot. Oh, daddy, oh, do, oh, diddy at oh. Yeah, so, yeah, that was funny. Drama Janster. No, just drama in a game I played. Janster with the heart me. Just drama in a game I played. Janster with the popular. Sorry, I went to sleep and I'm leaving. Bye bye, everyone. See you later. Oh, that's C-I. That's not an L. Cyberb. Oh, like cyber. See you later. Have a good night later, maybe. We're on twice a day. This time and 12 hours from this time. So we'll see you in the morning. Janster. How's Janster doing this morning? Cheers. Yeah, so that means that the sun won't be in my eyes. It'll be too high in the sky to come into my eyes. Janster's spending money. Money. Spending. Oh, man, it's the first. Wake up. It's the first of the month, so pay up. All the bills are due today. Bought needles, garlic paste, rent and mortgage. Fucking. It's the first of the month bills, man. What else did you buy? Garlic paste? Like garlic? Wait, what's garlic paste? Oh, is that garlic in the tube that you squeeze out? Is that garlic paste? Oak Ridge. What's up, Oak Ridge taxidermist in the house? How you doing? Ruin? I'm not too sure what that means. Like, to the answer of garlic paste. Okay. Okay, Janster. I don't even know where to begin to pronounce that. Tiom. I wonder if they go away if I ignore them. I wonder if they'll go away if I ignore them. Who will go away, Darwin? Who's gonna go away from Darwin? You joined Janster's superfan. Okay, now you gotta get blocked. You can't do stuff like that, man. Janster is no, you can't. I'm gonna do. What do I do? Do I block them? Notification's not like somebody that we, unless it's a different notification. Oh, the bills. Yes, the bills do go away. The bills do go away if you ignore them. I promise you they do. Your house will go away too, and your car also goes away. Your electricity goes away. All that shit goes away. Like it goes away permanently. Yeah, just don't do stuff like that. Talking about people and money. It's all good. It's all good. I know that you're like you, but I feel that, so it's all good. I appreciate you for subscribing back. Oh, I could hit that sub back for sure. Oak Ridge Taxidermist um, is coming in, doing the sub for sub, sub for sub. I bet you're going for 1,000 and I'm going for 1,000. So when we both have 1,000, then we would only have 999 if you didn't come in here and do that. My godson paid me back. Wow, gotta love that. Oh damn. Damn. Look at family paying you back. That's a weird fucking thing you don't hear every day. That's definitely something you don't hear every day. You're like, what? Wait, hold on. A family? What now? You know what the best part is of the summer? The best part of the summer, excuse me, we didn't use any artificial lighting in today's live, in this morning's live. Yeah, Janster. What in the what? Janster, that's crazy. You already subbed to me when I was cleaning the cow head. Oh, nice. I appreciate you subscribing. I subbed back. Oh, hell yeah, let's go. Oh, well, then there you go. The natural light is awesome. I love the long days of summer, the daylight of summer. Good morning, cool, and I didn't see you say good morning. Yeah, no, no, yeah, and everybody goes. Yeah, I like the natural light. That brings out the color in my eye. Actually, that looked pretty cool on TikTok. When I go like that on TikTok, it gets really dark everywhere except for like my face. All the artistic. Friday, baby. I'm excited for Friday. We got to do something this weekend. I paid his rent in March. He sent it back in Vimo on the 18th. I just saw. Oh, damn. Well, that's good. That's good, though. No, that is, because that's what the one thing I fucking hate most about family is they never pay you back, little bastards. They're always like, trust me, I know. And I might be only 40 with no children, but I fully understand that fucking family not paying you back. Especially when it comes to like grandmas and mums and dads and grandmas and grandpas. You're like, I'll pay you later. Pay rent, damn, I need some Janster money. Janster, you're such a good person. It's mostly like giving them the money when they ask. Yeah, can I borrow? You mean have? Please say it correctly. I'll give it to you. You just gotta say it correctly. No, Janster. I think we should make a post about that. That means 2020. That means 2026. I said, hey, I'm not a bank. Is that why you charged way more interest? Hey-oh. I should make a post saying 2026 is going to be a good year because there's family paying family back. It's mostly, yeah. All right. If you guys know what I'm doing, you should do it too. Oh, baby. Time to get crazy in the morning. Yeah, I'm not fully sure. Mom's rent passes from my account because I help her with the bills. They passed their rent at 3 a.m. Holy, talk about hungry, I know. Starling passed their rent at fucking like 12:15 in the morning. Starlink needs that astronaut fuel, the rocket ship fuel. That's what they took. That's what they need. They're like, we need that rocket ship fuel right now. Give me your $200, motherfucker, right now. Starlink takes it on weekends. I was so surprised. I was shocked when I woke up one month. I can't even remember. It was like last month, the month before. It was not that long ago, but I've only had Starlink for a couple months. But and he did. He can borrow again now, right? His credit's good. His credit's good. Yeah. It's a reliable source. Excuse me. Man, I'm looking at my little Jackery. It's at 82% because we barely used any daylight. I wonder how long the Jackery, this little Jackery is going to be put away pretty soon. Because, maybe I'll use it to charge my phones and stuff. Yeah, because the little Jackery is meant for my ceiling lights and my heater fans. That's it. That's all the little Jackery runs is the ceiling lights and the heater fans. And we're not gonna have heater fans tomorrow at all. Tonight, I don't think so. I think we are going to go heat-free tonight. I think so. We're gonna try a heat-free night. We've done a heat-free night a couple of times. Woke up, at 3-ish, 3 o'clock and turned the heat on. Should be illegal for things to process on weekends. Well, I didn't think things did. Car insurance always waited till Monday. Rent always waited till Monday. The phone always waited till Monday. You know what I mean? Just like everything always waits till Monday. But not fucking Starlink. No, they don't give a fuck. They're like, nah, bitch, it's the first. Give me my motherfucking money. It's crazy. Yeah, no, I was definitely shocked when that happened. But that's okay. I like it because, as we all know, I'm not a spender during bill season. So if it was Saturday on the 1st and Starlink didn't take their shit out until Monday, I wouldn't do anything that weekend. I'd be like, nah, I can't spend money. I'm waiting for Starlink to come out of my fucking, because I just get spending, eh? Like when I start, it's just goes, right? Like I gotta be very cautious when I go to like the stores like Walmart and Dollarama. If I don't stick to what I want, what I need, with a tiny bit of extras, and the extras I'm talking about are like chocolate bars and a couple bags of chips, which is shit I get all the time, right? It's not like poof stuff. It gets crazy, man. Like there was one time I went to Walmart and I had a list and I was like, fuck yeah. And then there was some sales. So I was like saving money and I was like top of the world. I was like 40% up on my bill. And I was like, you know what? I could get this and this too. And then I was just, oh man, I could get that too. Oh, check that out. That's cheap. Oh, that's on sale. Boom, 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 boom. And it was like 3 times the price of what I went to spend. I was bad this morning. Janster. I hate to spend, but have kids, so it's hard not to. Well, I mean, I go grocery shopping. No, what I mean is I don't spend on unnecessary, right? So I don't usually go to fast food. The reason why I went to fast food was because of the sale and it was ending. I don't normally do the fast food. I barely do to-go coffees. I'll try to make sure my Schwago lasts me. You know what I mean? It's just like, unnecessary spending. But I mean, if I run out of food, yeah, I'm going to go and buy food at this store. I might not do a full fucking $150, $200 grocery shop, but I'm going to get shit to eat. You know what I mean? Dog food and dog treats. Dog treats are always... I've been doing really good on the fast food, Janster. I was doing really good until I came back to Alberta. I think I should get back on the no fast food train. Crids require proper food and meal. Yeah, no, for sure. I should get back off that fast food train. I think I was feeling better about myself without eating fast food. Like we went fucking 3 or 4 weeks without dropping one penny in a restaurant environment of some sort. Tim Hortons, McDonald's, everything. For like 3 or 4 weeks. I was so proud of myself. I was like, fuck yeah, man. But I think we might get back to that. There's no reason to now. Tim Hortons coffee every now and then. It's a nice little treat, right? Make it a once a week thing. My parents did that. I think it's bad for you. Heavy on fats and salt. Salt, definitely salt. I don't eat anything but burgers. Usually, occasionally, I'll get onion rings or fries, poutine, whatever. I don't drink soda. So normally I do just get burgers, and I'm a believer that burgers are the healthiest part of a fast food joint, um, because it's just ground beef and bun and stuff like that. Right now, maybe the preservatives or whatever they use in their food might not be the healthiest options. Lots of salt. Lots of salt. They put salt in their burger mixture, and then they put salt on the burger when it's cooking. So all the places do that. So no, it definitely is lots of salt. Nature Joe, good morning. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, definitely an over exaggerated amount of salt. No, I think that maybe we can take a little fast food break, maybe. Um, grab a steak or two instead. You know what I mean? I think yeah, let's do that. Let's what is it, May 1? Oh, good time to start. All right. No, no, you're under a flood warning? Damn. Don't do side either. Find it funny when you ask for water at fast food spots. And they look at you weird. Oh, I drew coffee though, right? So I don't do the water, but I do coffee. So it's not as weird, but I get that. No, I don't like soda pops. I haven't liked soda pops in a long time. I'm not too sure why. Not even no fast food me. I think no, no fast food restaurant environments, like nothing. No Tim Hortons. No. What we'll do, okay. What we'll do is we could do. I'll tell you what. We'll make an exception. We'll make an exception, and the exception will be if I'm filling the tank in the van to go on a road trip. I can buy a coffee at that gas station. Only then, though. Not if I'm just going to put gas in it to drive around. Nothing like that. A road trip. And I don't mean a road trip like 15 minutes down the road. No, I mean like an hour, 2, 3, 4 hour drive down the road. I think that's going to be my goal. My goal for me, save some cash. Pizza takes 20 minutes, so it's not fast food. I love pancakes. I cannot also... the other exception is if other people send, because people do. Aaron sent me $5 for a fucking matzo burger. I love pancakes. He sent me money for pizza a few times. So we can't do. So if somebody sends money specifically for fast food, I can't say no. But what we can do is just not do it unless it's Uber requested or something. For the whole month of May, what is that? January, February, March, April, May. 31 days. So 31 days starting today. No, I've just felt so much better when I did that in Hope. I went into Hope once or twice a week, got my water, my produce, my groceries, my swag, just did my thing, and then just drove right past. Tim Hortons was here. McDonald's was here and Tim Hortons was here, and I just drove right fucking past them both. And I felt coffee should be an exempt. No, because I can't exempt coffee because then I'll just go to Tim Hortons and spend $10 on coffee every day. So what's the difference? If I go to Tim Hortons and spend $10 on coffee every day, as opposed to a $10 burger at A&W, what's the difference? Money's money. It's all $10, right? So nah, we can't do Tim Hortons. Coffee, road trip coffee, filling up gas. And honestly, if I made my to-go cup full of coffee, like if we were doing a live and I made my to-go cup full of coffee and then shut her down and started driving, I wouldn't buy coffee at the gas station, only because one of them won't get drank. Play dick down in Dallas. What the hell does that mean? Can I send you some to buy Yoshi strictly beef lung? Yeah. There's only been one time out of all of the money that has ever been sent with a message for something specific, only one time I've failed it, and that was Brown Bomber's steak this last summer that passed. That was the only time I've never bought what the message said to buy. Yeah, the beef lung, yeah, for sure. I can also, I can try to get my Amazon list up, and then you can just buy it off Amazon and send it to Yoshi to my box. If you want, because you can get it on Amazon. It's the same price. But, yeah, I just haven't done that wish list yet. Jerry, do you guys remember 2 weeks ago? I was like, I'm doing a wish list. And Jerry was like, no, he's not. Do you make your own coffee? Well, I don't roast it. I do have a coffee bean grinder, so I can buy whole bean coffee or ground coffee. But I don't roast it. I think roasting it would be super cool, and needle also. Unfortunately, I don't have the money to just buy one of those small little coffee roasters for nostalgic. Shara, what's up? Okay, done. Oh, I just got an email, but I thought you emailed. I was like, oh my God. Yeah, I'll just wait until I get the Amazon on list up. Darwin with the heart me. And yeah, I'm not gonna though. We all know I'm not gonna. I will. I'll just put Yoshi's treats on it. That'll make me feel better. I just don't like putting. It was an oh, you e-transferred me. Why did they? That was weird. I got an email, but it fucking blurped. And that's usually what spam mail does. Darwin with the popular. Darwin with the super popular MVP Darwin. MVP Darwin for the EMT in my chat, you guys. In both chats. MVP Darwin for the EMT. Yeah, we'll go do that the next time I drive out of here. I'll go buy him some beef lung. We'll buy him a big bag of beef lung. Hell yeah, he likes those beef lungies. He likes those. The beef lung, his favorite. MVP Darwin, Sammy says. Much love, Darwin. We'll get him. We'll get him a bag of that shit for sure. The big blue bag. Why did you just wanted to buy him beef lung? Is it because he hasn't had beef lung in like a month? I'm trying to remember the news on the windshield. The news on the windshield is Vanerations ago. The van's a keeper. That's the news. The news about the windshield is we are full force Vanerations. All the Vanerations that we were planning on doing a month ago are full in effect. Diesel heater, he does love them, yeah. He does love them, yeah. No, diesel heater, rewiring the whole van, fixing the motor, the lift motor on this, replacing the door. Everything vaneration is in full force. We are doing it. We are gonna try our best to keep the van until van life is done, whenever that may be. Next life will be RV life or boat life. One or the other. I don't see house life happening, although maybe I'll get sick and tired of traveling, but it's not happening. And I think that the vaneration with the diesel heater is going to start over again. Like, excuse me. Like the Starlink. Once I got the Starlink, I'm living in fucking first year honeymoon phase again. The gas generator, the big battery, and the Starlink. I'm living in the dream right now. My airflow is way better now that I have the big batteries and I can put the fans up like I do with the heat. The airflow is better. The carpet stays drier. And that's what I used to do. But the batteries kept running out in the middle of the night, so I couldn't do it anymore because I kept getting burn marks on my ceiling. So you got the windshield checked out. We got the windshield looked at yesterday. Yeah, it made you so happy. That Starlink was a game changer to my van life. And I live in a fifth wheel trailer year round. I'm pretty comfortable. Yeah, I don't want to do a trailer. It'll just be an RV or a boat. Trailers just makes it a little bit more awkward for places to visit. And we are more off-grid boondockers than campsiters. So off-grid boondocking is really hard with a trailer. You're super limited to where you can boondock with a trailer. So, but yeah, we will. Yeah, the Starlink was a game changer for me, and I think the diesel heater is gonna be a game changer for me, to the point where I think we won't, like, Vancouver's winter might be our second last winter in Vancouver for a little while. There's loose thoughts of staying in Vancouver next summer. Just loose thoughts, you know what I mean? Just maybe I'll stick around that area for the summer. Also, go there in the winter, stay for the summer. It's a possibility. We don't know, right? What's gonna happen? But if the diesel heater works out the way I think I want it to work out, Uber game changer on winter activities. Because a boat life would be cool. Yeah, I boat life was the original thought instead of a RV life. Random talk. Big Bubba with the heart me. Yeah. So yeah, diesel heater might be a complete game changer. Big Bubba with the popular. Because like I said, I can't leave my heat on. So going outside in -20 for a winter hike to check out some frozen waterfalls sounds fun. But when you come back to your van and you bring snow into the van and it takes 15 minutes to warm up so you can take your jacket off, and then the snow kind of melts but then just freezes because the floor is so fucking cold. It's uncomfortable. It sucks. And then you lift your feet. You either have to have your shoes on the whole time or you can't touch the floor because it's soaking wet. How's the weather today? It is gonna be warmer today and sunnier than yesterday. Warmer and sunnier. Have you thought about insulating the floor? We're going to insulate during vanerations. Insulating the floor, the walls, and the roof is a vaneration part on the list of vanerations for sure. Russia in the house. What's up? But diesel heater will be way better because you can have less condensation. Not only that, but I can leave the diesel heater on. So I can turn the diesel heater on, set it so it fucking, keeps it consistent, and then fuck right off. Come back and my van's warm. Come inside, the fucking carpet gets wet from the from the shoes and stuff like that, but then it just fucking dries up. You know what I mean? Like it has been. It's been really good, but the way the fans have set up, the carpet stays dry. Such a game changer. House on wheels, baby. Just seal it with thin foam, then fire blanket to prevent air leaks. Yeah, we'll figure something out. Yeah, I never thought of that issue. Of what issue? The floor being frozen. We're having a hot weekend on the coast. I think I think tomorrow is supposed to cool down 5 or 10 degrees, and then back up to mid 20s on Sunday. Some come with a thermostat. That's the one I'm looking for. The one that will turn itself on and off, on and off, on and off, on and off, right? At least you're in for the summer now. Yeah, no, summer's just starting, man. We are super stoked. May, June, July, August, September. May will probably have less nights with the heat on than with it off. Like we'll probably have more nights with the heat off in May, and then June, July, August, the heat's not on. I sent you a pic of the one I just got. It has a thermostat. Okay, off Amazon. How much was it? Is that a new van? This van is not a new van. Here in Ontario, had it 2 weeks and it's fabulous. -5. Oof. Plus, ooh, I don't know what it is. I got lots of notifications. +7 for me. LF Bros off Amazon. But how much was it? Because I haven't looked. I haven't looked to see how much it's going to cost me. Summer is finally here. Yeah, it'll go fast. That's why I got to keep doing, $700? Yeah. Yeah, I knew it was going to be expensive. Time to put a pause on the bank account. But there are cheaper ones with a thermostat though, because the thermostat ones are going to be the most expensive ones, right? Like the thermostat ones would definitely be the most expensive ones. Yeah, because I can't leave the diesel heater running if I'm not here. Gone for 3 hours, it's just pumping fucking heat out. Yeah, no, I need the ones that shut on and off. As long as it turns itself on and off, I'm good that way. That is kind of a requirement for me. Just because fucking wake up just crazy hot in the morning. Yeah, that's why we gotta do revanerations almost every single day. There's some stuff that I can do today. I know it. I just gotta try to figure out exactly what I can do. I gotta get this veneration done right now, man. I gotta get it done right now. Cause right now, bank accounts never pause. No, I gotta stop spending money and start saving, man. Like I got shit to buy, man. I would like to buy another solar panel. That's way on the back of the list though. Viva heater is $140 with remote and starter. Oh damn. A Vever one is $140 with a remote and a thermostat. Is that on Amazon? Yeah, we gotta buy a battery. We gotta buy the diesel heater. I'm sure I'm gonna have to buy some stuff for the diesel heater too. This, that's, and the others, I'm sure. We gotta buy the battery or a charger cord. Coolant with the heart, me. Coolant with the donut. Much love, Coolant. On Amazon, hell yeah. Yeah, I will put it on my wish list so I can wish somebody else will get it for me, but that's definitely not something that I would expect. Anything over like $40, I feel I'll have to buy myself. Amazon will let you make payments now too. I'm paying the new heater off in 6 months. Yeah, I don't do stuff like that. I'm not really interested in stuff like that. If I was gonna do something like that, I'd just grab a credit card. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm not interested in those long. Jay's here. What's up? Jay's here. Yeah, I just don't. Yeah, I don't. Lots of people can, and it's a great idea. Jay with the heart me and the freaking popular Jay, van life buddy. Good job, good job. Beans, Jay, much love, buddy. How's Beans doing? Beans, you're up early. Damn. Beans sent me a snap at 1:30 in the morning, just rolling into his camper from farming. What were you, seeding fields or something like that? Crazy. That's a lot of work. Farming is a lot of work, man. Farming is a lot of fucking work, man. It really is. Um, yeah. Long hours and hard work. For some payments is the only idea because it's so freaking expensive. No, I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I'm just saying it's not for me. If I was gonna do something like that, I would just grip a credit card and then do it that way instead. Third party loan companies isn't my. I know lots of people that do shit like that. Um, your rent to own furniture stores and stuff like that. I know lots of people that have that shit going on. Oh yeah, no, I'm not saying it's a bad idea at all. I'm just saying it's not for me of an idea. Yeah, that's all. That's all. Don't. I don't want you guys to misunderstand me. No, it's a good idea. Like some people, that's all they can. That's if they don't do that, they don't get it. And sometimes it's important to get it. Like a diesel heater would be important for some people. Um, but yeah. We're doing instant. I don't know why. I'm just on this instant kick. That's funny how that works with me, hey? Instant coffee, every cup of coffee is instant, and then a week and a half later, every cup of coffee is a press, and then a week and a half later. Where is the dog at? What dog? I don't have a dog. Interesting is too high with those companies. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. The interest on those that's why. That's why I would rather do a a credit card is because yeah, the interest on those can get crazy. Yeah, my buddy does stuff like that, and that guy's paying like 25% interest, 30% interest, and I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, bro. I'm like, look at how much interest you're paying on that. You can buy two of them. Just put that money in your bank account, and then in a year from now, take all that money, go buy two, sell one. Give one to your kid. Yeah, interest is definitely the biggest thing that you waste your money on. I think almost everybody dropping hard interest out of their bank accounts every day or every paycheck. Mortgage, car. Damn, if you're doing monthly car insurance, you're paying interest. Chrissy in the house. Yeah, I learned that actually. It's funny that some of my money knowledge came from my 20-year-old friends. They're like, oh hey man, they actually teach us money in school now. Check this out. And I'm like, you sons of bitches. I really wish that they taught us money. Money is not that hard though. Money is like weight. If you want to gain weight, you eat more calories than you burn off. If you want to gain money, you spend less money than you bring in. It's simple mathematics. It's simple mathematics. It's not hard. But yeah, we're gonna start making some savings goals. Gonna start saving for some stuff, I think. And then stupid constructs got in my head. Stupid constructs got right into my head the other day. But why do so many have problems with weight? Some people have medical issues, and it's because a lot of people like eat, hey, and they don't tell you that they eat. Like a lot of people will be big fat people, and they'll say that they only eat 2,000 calories a day. They're like, I don't know why I'm fat. I only eat 2,000 calories a day. Meanwhile, it's like 2,000 calories per serving 6 times a day. You know what I mean? Because they just don't tell you about that chocolate bar. Oh, that chocolate bar and piece of cake I had earlier, they were hours apart. They don't count. Or the drinking too. A lot of people don't take in consideration the shit they drink, right? Juices and pops and shit like that. Crazy amounts of sugar in there. So a lot of people are just like guzzling fucking, whatever, thinking that they're doing a good job. I don't know. It's simple math with weight. Look at my double chin's leaving. My double chin's gotten a little less. I got cautious about my weight over the winter time. I got myself a little bit chunkier. So I'm like, nope, it's time to not be so chunkered. I don't like looking at it myself. I bought a car on payments with interest. It worked out to double the price. It's like paying for 2 cars. Yeah. So I did finance cars. That's how I built my credit. That's how I built my credit. I walked into a place in Calgary, and I said, I fucking dare you to give me a car loan. And it was right in front of a bunch of customers, and it was to the branch manager, and so I put him on the spot, and he did it, man. He did it, and definitely shouldn't have got that car loan. I definitely shouldn't have. Actually, you know what's funny is he's like, I got you. So what the drop some weight at my house? Yeah, we're still dropping a little bit of pounds. We still got a couple pounds to drop. I don't know how much I weigh. We still got a couple inches or something, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, so this is what he told me. So I kind of lucked out, right? So the car dealership was an old repossession company that repoed people's cars and shit like that. And so he bought the repo company and location, and with the repo company came a 2007 Cadillac DTS, 2003 Cadillac DTS, I can't remember now. And so he said, and so the DTS was book value was 10.5. It needed $5,000 worth of front end work. So he sold it to me at 45. He sold it to me for what it was worth. And he told me, he's like, listen, he's like, this is on you to build your credit, right? He was like giving me like a little lesson. He was like giving me a little lecture like your dad would. He was like, this car I got for free when I bought the company I bought. So it means nothing to me. I'm at zero loss. Zero loss if you don't pay for this car. I don't fucking care. He's like, but if you do pay for this car, then your credit's fixed. It'll be automatically fixed. You'll be on a massive good credit streak paying fucking car payments for 2 years. And so that's what happened, man. That was it. I was like, fucking say less, bro. And I made sure every motherfucking car payment went through. That's when I stopped. That's when bill hiatus started. Like spending hiatus during bill season started then. Because there was no way I was fucking up. And then some person wiped out that car and they wrote it off. Like 4 months later, I got 10.5 for it. So I scored large. That's when I bought my first 300. But yeah, and then it just started. Then I got a 300, then I got another 300, then I got an Elantra. She wanted to sell me an old Mercedes, not an old Mercedes, but a Mercedes, like a small one. I didn't want the Mercedes though. I don't know, I'm not a fan of Mercedes. That hurts. Hate car payments, trying to avoid them at all costs. We have enough payments. My doctor calls me slightly overweight, gentlemen. That's nice. That's nice of him. Fixed my credit. Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. After so the car got written off, right? So it ended up I paid the car off. So I went in with bullshit credit. Literally, I'm not even lying, bro. Low fives, high fours. Like it was garbage credit. I didn't care about my credit. I bank frauded my own name. Like I just didn't give a fuck about credit. Credit didn't mean shit when I was 18 years old. Fuck them all, right? So I had bad credit. Low fives, high fours, like bad credit. Like dead people had better credit than me. And then that's why I said he should have never gave me that car. He should have never gave me that car. But then I was determined. He told me straight up. He was like, you make every payment, your credit's fixed. That's all that has to happen. And then, yeah, so 4 months later, I got an insurance check for that car. We paid that car off. I got another car under finance. And then about 2 or 3 months later, I was having credit card applications coming into my mailbox. MasterCard, Visa, just all of them. And then so we gripped a couple credit cards and started making payments on our credit cards, and we would rent cars or we would go to hotels. That would be it that we used the credit cards for. Right? Using the credit card, we wouldn't do day-to-day expenses. That's how people wreck themselves. They buy groceries on their credit card and then say they're going to pay it off at bill season, but something comes out and they can't pay it off, so they just buy groceries and then your credit card bill starts backing up. I smell credit card grift. Credit is only good when you are drowning in debt. Yeah, so that's what happens. I learned that. So I did learn that by my bank manager told me that I have to hold a balance. He's like, your credit sucks, so you have to hold a balance. You need to have $500 owed to each of your cards and make over minimum payment, just barely over the minimum payment, and keep active. You know what I mean? Keep holding a balance, but also keep spending on it too. He's like, that's the only way an absolute garbage credit person can build their credit. That's just what my banker dude said. And it's different for people with credit, right, than it is with people without credit. Because with people without credit, this is what my bank guy told me. People without credit are building credit. And the only way to build credit is to show credit companies that you can make payments. Not that you can spend it and pay it off right away, because anybody can spend $500 and then put $500. It's easy to do. If you have $500 to spend in your checking account, you just spend it on a credit card and then fucking put it back. Plus, the credit cards aren't making any interest money off of you, so they kind of hate you a little bit, right? So no, he said the only way for shit garbage credit people is to hold a balance and make payments. That's what they want to see, is you make payments. Cam, we got banned talking about stuff like that on TikTok. That's why you got muted, as you know. They have to hate me. You probably have good credit, so they love you. We built our credit up though, man. We got good credit. I'm not about to discuss my credit score publicly, my current credit score publicly. But what I can say is, if I do want a credit card, I'll get one. All I have to do is ask for one. Sylvie Squirrel. When I have some debt, it's when my score is excellent. Yeah, no, we built our credit up. We had to. It was a thing we had to do, and now I have it, and it's nice. It's nice to have. And especially nowadays, you need good credit just to rent a bedroom. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, can I rent that bedroom? Sure, give me your fucking social insurance and all that shit so I can run a credit check on you. So it's just like, it's good to have. But it is a scam. I do know that. I'll tell you that fucking much for shizzle. It's definitely a scam. It's not, yeah, fuck them. Anyways, cheers to coffee, because I'm about to have A fresh cup of instant. That was like a half a cup of coffee. Coffee is life. Beans knows. All right. The last of the caramel macchiato. Oh, I was going to put this in my cup as coffee. That's not coffee. That's not coffee. There's the coffee. When's Van stuff starting today? Vaneration's live. I'm not even too sure what I'm gonna do for Vaneration. That's the problem. Like, I don't have any plan on Vaneration. I mean, I guess we could pop a live and make plans together. We don't have any plans made for Vaneration. We just realized the scope of Vaneration yesterday. So we went from very little, keep her on the road as long as we can, to everything possible and keep it till we're done. So that's so we gotta look at it different a little bit. But we could do a we could do a quick Vaneration. I think we could. Yeah, we could. So noon maybe run a quick one on YouTube at noon to I don't know, design maybe. What coffee do you drink? We drink very exclusive coffee. I am an extremely kitty at the mountains. I brought some peas to eat at home. What sauces should I use? Teriyaki sauce is a big hit. Maybe some sweet chicken pork barbecue sauce. We drink exclusive, very exclusive coffee. It's called Sunrise Coffee. This jar of coffee right here is 50 grams of instant coffee, and this was 150. So Matt, Adventure Angler with the Harvey. I'm lucky though, as I work for my family at our family business. Literally, my whole family works together. My daughters, nephews, and nieces. Oh, that's fucking cool. Brady with the Harvey. Matt, Adventuring Angler with the Van Life Buddy. What's up? Brady with the Populars. Matt, Adventuring with the Popular. Yeah, we drink pretty exclusive. This is like mostly for content creators. This coffee is like exclusive to like coffee creators and stuff like that. What you say cost? 150. This was 150 for 50 grams of instant. Way back, went back to my name. LOL. Why? Just wanted to take off the last name. Connie, I'm good. Connie, how you doing? Oh, it's a pretty exclusive store. It's pretty exclusive. Yeah. No, it's yeah. 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 It's pretty exclusive. Hey, honey. Excellent. No more pain, Connie. How's Corkers doing today? Hey, honey. Mama time. Mama free. My ex-wife is the CEO. She was the boss when we were married, and now she's still my boss, literally. That sucks. When I worked for a whatchamacallit company, trade show company. They built the trade show halls, and there was two of us at the warehouse, and the other guy in the warehouse was the ex-husband to the warehouse manager. She is finally gone. Let's go. He's finally being a dad again. That's about fucking time. That's about fucking time. Dude. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna move anywhere today. Darwin sent an EMT for Yoshi treats, so we might go get those. But we might not go get those today. I don't know if I want to go just to go get those. Today's good mood is sponsored by weed. Yoshi. Oh no, my good mood, not weed. Nah, today for me, today's good mood is sponsored by the progression of van renovations. Janster at the tube. What's up, Janster? Giving me some tube love. How you doing? Yeah, my good mood is definitely 90% of my mood is the 90% Corky with the Harmony. 90% of my mood is the venerations, and 2% of my mood is the fact that all my bills are paid now for like 2 weeks. Veneration, let's go. Yeah, that's my mood. My mood's good because of that. The window. The fact that the window is a go, and the rest of the venerations is a go. That's where my mood's playing. We had a rough sleep last night, actually. Yoshi was up and down, up and down. All bills being paid also means you're broke again. Exactly. You have a great day. I'll catch you later on. Much love. Nature Joe. We'll see you later, maybe. Later, maybe. What did you do? Big win. Wait, what? How was your sleep last night? Yeah, no. Yoshi kept me up. Yoshi kept jumping up and down, up and down. I don't know if it was too hot for him or what, but yeah, he was up and down, up and down, up and down. So we're gonna do a bit of a bed adjustment, and see if that changes his sleep tonight. But we're also not gonna run the heat. Did you move places? Why it was rough? Oh yeah, I'm not too sure if I was moving around a lot. We are on a bit of a slant, so I'm gonna adjust my bed for the slant. We can adjust my bed for a tiny slant on any of the directions to make it more of a level. He was craving the lung. Probably the weather changing. I feel him. I'm stuck between cold and hot too. Yeah. Yeah, because it's always so much cooler on the floor, right? So he would. Oh, what's that? A sword from the work truck. That's from the work truck, isn't it? Yoshi! Yeah, we did have the heat on last night. It was supposed to get down to 4 degrees. Is Yoshi a color at night? No. It was supposed to get down to 4, so I thought, you know what? I'm just going to turn the heat on, because fuck it. And it never got to 4. It was 9 degrees when I woke up this morning. And then it was 6 degrees when I started my live, and then quickly turned to 7. It's probably 7 right now. 7. Well, actually, let's see. Let's refresh it. Still says 7. Such a good boy. Oh, that's foggy. That back window be foggy. You're a single mom that needs friends. Wow. I'm a single mom that needs friends too. All right, let's get this all twisted. We're gonna cook gnocchi today. I think that beef isn't gonna be cookable. That beef is definitely gonna be a questionable piece of beef. 1/3 of a pound. Wasted almost $2. Wasted almost $2. Gone. Might as well just give it to freaking some fucking rabbit. I might as well be like, here, take this $2 there, bunny rabbit, and then the bunny rabbit will just leave with the $2 and it's gone. Don't eat that beef. All right, I promise I will tell you that I didn't. I promise I will tell you that I did not eat the beef. I promise. On my word, I will tell you that. On my word. Will I be lying? Maybe. But that doesn't matter. That part doesn't matter, right? Only the part of me telling you that I didn't. That's the part that matters. Sammy, coming from the tube to the tick. As long as you try, as long as you fry the heck out of it. I was gonna boil it maybe, to be honest. As long as it's not funky smelling or funky colored. You know what I mean? A little bit of green in beef never hurt nobody, okay? A tiny bit of green in beef never hurt anybody. Oh yeah, it's not Sammy's here. It's not the $2. I don't care about the $2. It sucks that you waste $2, right? It sucks that you waste $2. You will never know if it's bad, right? Oh yeah, I'll know if it's bad. Frying it kills it. Maybe I should just drop a bunch of butter in there and fry it, deep fry regular. It is regular ground beef too. If the meat smells odd, can't put it in my mouth. Yeah, me neither. No, it's just $2. It is just $2. Correct, Amando. It is just $2. Mr. Secret Wonderful. MVP in my chat for Mr. Secret Wonderful for an EMT. Much love, buddy. Much love. Shit, you lost more than that in screwdrivers, yeah. And in zip ties, too. Brian with the freaking heart me. I can't believe that pisses me off so much. Listen, 3 weeks ago, I was fucking around. I found zip ties, and I was like, oh, zip ties. I better keep that around for just in case time. Joe knows coffee and green. That's the scene. And then like 3 days ago, I had that pack of zip ties in my hand. And I said to myself, I'm going to need this in a couple of days when I fix my shit. I better put it right here so I know it's here. Gone. I don't even know where here is. Gone. Nope. I checked the driver's door pocket and I checked my emergency tire repair kit. I have in my driver's seats, my emergency tire repair kit, I can plug like 9 holes. I got like massive tire repair fucking, you know, I go through a lot of tires sometimes. So MVP from Sylvie to Mr. Secret Wonderful and from Sammy in chat. I saw that. Myra, how you doing? But yeah, But yeah, so we are the champions. LOL. Don't you hate it when that happens? Yeah. So especially I live in a minivan. You got the YouTube's on in my engine bay, and I'm sitting here in the back of my van going, "How the motherfuck can I lose shit in a motherfucking minivan? A motherfucking minivan gone." Gone forever. Where the fuck is it? It's a motherfucking minivan. I'm just fucking screaming. A minivan. Bro, I lost an entire bag of tools and a bag of zip ties inside this minivan. My ashtray yesterday. Like our last Christmas, my ex got me this leaf, you know what kind of leaf? Ashtray. And I fucking love that ashtray. She gone now. I left it on the roof. Left it on the roof when I was at the shop for the boys for their cigarette butts because we don't throw them on the ground there. Gone. But nothing could kill my day, baby. I found out about the ashtray after I found out about the fucking windshield, so I was already on cloud nine. You weren't taking me off cloud nine. Yeah, it's impressive on what I can lose in this van. Inside a minivan. Some stuff I never found. I lost a set of keys inside. I lost a set of keys inside the minivan. Gone. In my old minivan. And then I knew I was moving into a new minivan, so I was like, I'll just find them then. Never found them. Gone forever. Oh, update. Update about what? Shares on coffee. The creamer, I think the creamer went bad. I think the creamer curdled, so make sure you're in my YouTube at noon to see if I'm sick or not. What time is it? 8 o'clock. It's time for Yoshi's Treats. Everybody, Yoshi's Treats. Let's turn the heat off. The heat is off. It's up. He says as he still drinks the coffee. Oh no, I'm still drinking that coffee. That's why I said come into my live today to see if I'm sick or not, because I'm drinking it. What am I going to throw it away? That's a cup of coffee. How dare you? That'd be like throwing away a warm beer. You just drink it anyways. Who cares? Whoa, 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 Yoshi treat time. It is Yoshi treat time. That couch princess. How you doing? Ouch. I poked my finger. Okay. All right. Which treat will Yoshi eat second? Which treat will Yoshi eat? Oh, it's like that. Wait, Brian, what? It's like what? Oh, it's like that? And that's the way it is. Brian. Okay. What van do you have? The mini kind. Windshield. Windshield is all Vanerations is good to go. All the Vanerations are good to go. No, I'm not giving people updates on Vanerations on TikTok. Nah, man. Got to be on my tube. Tube exclusive. That's the way it is, man. All right, we got freeze-dried chicken. We've got Freeze-dried beef liver. This is number 2. I don't know if I'll be able to tell those. I saw you visit at the Auto Wreckers. Yeah, I posted the Auto Wreckers video yesterday on the tube. Check it out. I clipped it. I clipped the shit out of it on TikTok. It went from a 7-minute video to 20 seconds. So if you want to see the video, check it out. It's on the tube. We got. I'm not gonna give him the freeze-dried duck liver because we're gonna give him these duck. We're gonna give him these duck fillets. So duck fillets. And if Darwin is still here, Darwin paid for. Darwin sent Yoshi some freeze-dried beef lung action. And so we're going to, I don't know if that'll be tomorrow treats. I don't know if we're going to go and get that today. Chicken sweet potato. Yeah, I'm not fully sure if we're going to get that today or not, but that will be soon to get. And then we got the pork bites. I kind of don't think I needed to give all those to him. And then one of these. Which treat will Yoshi eat? Now, we know what treat he's going to eat first. I used to get stuffed hooves, 2 for $7. Now they're 2 for $25. Oh, my God. Is it lumpy? Is what lumpy? Oh, the coffee? I'll show you. Can you see it? Could you see it? Didn't Mr. Secret Wonderful come for a visit? Didn't Mr. Secret Wonderful come for a visit? What does that mean? Like a visit to my house? Like to my van? Mr. Secret Wonderful sent an EMT. We shouted them out earlier. I'm not too sure if Mr. Secret Wonderful was here for that. Yoshi's first treat. Here you go. We're gonna go eat, huh? No, I don't think he was. Oh, he wasn't. MVP, Mr. Secret Wonderful for the EMT. Mr. Secret Wonderful sent us an EMT. My dog's first treats are antibiotics. She hates me. Yeah, no, his first treat is the vitamins so he can play. He likes to play too much. I'm not fucking around. He's got to eat these vitamins because I'm not strong enough to not play. If I was strong enough to not play, then I would not play, right? Here. Go ahead. This one. Now you're going. Ready? Want this one? This one. What a good boy! Why so handsome? Why so handsome? The back camera is extremely dirty. So I hope that wasn't poison. Do you want any treats? Do you want any treats? Are you a boy? These ones. Do you want these ones? What did he eat? He ate number 2. Go ahead. Freeze-dried beef lung, treat number 2. If you guessed treat number 2, you are correct. Congratulations to all of the people that guessed treat number 2. Yeah, MVP. Darwin sent a EMT for Yoshi Treats earlier, and Mr. Secret Wonderful sent an EMT also. I'm not fully sure if there's a message on that one. We will see the message later, maybe, I guess. But YouTube gets to watch Yoshi eat his treats. No, stop. Damn, I was making my bed. Brian! What were you making your bed for? Oh, the treat time. Well, on Tube, you can watch him eat his treats. Tube Vision gets to watch him eat his treats. You can see him eating his treats in the phone. There. That's funny. There you go. You want to watch him eat his treats? You can just watch right there. Yeah, much love, you guys. Grizz! Trying to drink some coffee and hold the phone at the same time. Zach the Canadian. What's going on, Zach? How you doing? Yoshi, it's not that bad. I think Connie is about 1.5 minutes behind. Connie, I think you're 1.5 minutes behind schedule. What? I think Connie is 1.5 minutes behind everybody. Connie, you have to make sure that the timeline. Doing well. Thanks for asking. How are you? I am also doing well. Okay, we're gonna put the phone back over here because I'm done holding it like that. It's the crunch for me. Yeah, right. Yeah, Connie, make sure Connie hit the screen. Tap the screen one time, Connie. And then a time bar will show up at the bottom, like you're watching, like you're streaming something, and then just make sure it's all the way at the back, all the way at the there. YouTube is odd for that. You would be watching a few minutes behind. Yeah, Brian. But also, if you want to see something that's happened on my live, you can just rewind it nice and easy right then and there. Corky invited me. Corky! Zach the Canadian. Where's Zach the Canadian from? Where's Zach the Canadian from? Wait, hold on a second. Wait. Oh, damn it. I was going to say Australia. Big NS, Corky. Zach the Canadian, welcome in, Zach. Welcome in, Zach. Zach, you just missed Yoshi treat time. You'll have to come back tomorrow morning for Yoshi treat time. We got about an hour left. We'll burn a fat here. I got one rolled up, ready to rock and roll. Finished drinking my lumpy coffee. And then yeah, so we're gonna do. I guess we'll see you guys at noon. Brian, I thought we were watching Yoshi. You can rewind it. You can so hit the screen. Just tap the screen one time. Pee-wee. Pee-wee's not new here. Just tap the screen one time, and then the time bar will show up at the bottom, and then just like push it backwards, and you can rewind it to watch. M2R in my name. M2R, Brian. Excuse me. Welcome in, Zach. Yeah, no, so, yeah, make sure you're following along on the tube if you want any part of Vanerations. We're going to do some designing today, maybe. Maybe we'll do some designing today. We'll get our triangle bed kind of designed out. Oh, you know what I could do? Clumsy's profile pic I took. Yeah, you did. We could do, you know what we could do is run to the wholesale club. Run to the wholesale club and then grab some milk crates. And then I can put this shit in milk crates. I'll probably need 2 milk crates. 2 milk crates, maybe. Put all my food in 1 milk crate, and then I can just grab that milk crate for whatever I want to eat. And I put everything else in the other milk crate. There's still half room in that milk crate, too. We could do that and get rid of, and start doing fucking, get rid of those shelving units. Although, you know, it would be nice to be in a campground. Maybe I should just hold off. Maybe next week we could get a campground. I know it costs money, but I would like, you know, to burn this shelving or something, right? Man, I'd like to try van life someday. Tired of paying rent, and it'd be awesome to travel around. Zach the Canadian, it is so awesome to travel around. Zach the Canadian, since 12 months from right now. 12 months from right now, May 1st, we have been to every province except Newfoundland over the last 12 months. We've been to 70% of Alberta over the last 12 months. We did a bunch of BC mountains. Oh man, the BC mountains this winter was so cool. I can't get over the point. Staying at the point this year, I think, was my favorite spot we've been to this year. The point was so nice. Sunday plus 27. Oofed. We did the East Coast last summer. Oh yeah, we did like 90% of Nova Scotia. 90% of Nova Scotia we saw last summer. Fuck, did I ever drive that province, man. Up and down the entire coast. In and out. I hope you get a chance to go east again, too. I also hope I get a chance to go east again. I've been up and down the coastline 4x in the past 12 months. Just the BC coast, though. Yeah, I think that Vanerations isn't going to stop us from going. You've been to New Brunswick? Yeah, we did some New Brunswick last year. We did a little bit of New Brunswick last year. We definitely did. St. John's, a little bit of Moncton, Chilliwack, Magnet Hill, a couple of small towns in the southern/western part of Nova Scotia. St. John, oh, we loved St. John. St. John was pretty cool. We saw Jay in St. John. Spent a couple of days in St. John last year. Yeah, we saw 75% of Prince Edward Island. Well, no, we didn't, I guess. We just drove around Prince Edward Island like that. We didn't go through the middle, and we didn't do this little part here. But we did see a bunch of PEI for sure. Yeah, it was a fun time, man. I can't wait to go back. Yeah, I really hope I get to go back this year too. I really do. We don't have to wait for anything. You saw whales yesterday? Hell yeah. Yeah, I'll let you know. Did you see Cape Breton? Yeah, we went on Cape Breton. I think, though, that there's a couple of things that I think I want to procure before I go. I think I want to procure the diesel heater, and and my license and registration. I think I need the diesel heater before I go to Nova Scotia, because it's a price tag that I gotta pay, and I want that now. That's my heat. That's my heat source. Will be my new heat source. I need to. PEI is very nice. That's the one province that convinced me to move east. Really? Yeah, PEI is definitely a nice place. When you're doing license, well, I was gonna do license right away, but now I'm thinking diesel heater and then license. License is the one thing I have to be here for. I can do registration online. I can do register. I do love the Maritimes. Yeah, I can do the registration. What's with the hair? Oh, you love my hair, don't you? Yeah, I can do registration online, but I have to be here for my license. So, I think we're gonna do diesel heater first, and then license, and then we'll start thinking about heading east. There's no real. Like I said, veneration. I think we'll just do veneration, a little bit in every province, maybe. That'll be cool. That would be cool, hey? To do a little bit of veneration in every province, and then we could like name it. We could like, oh, the second, the back third of the inside of the van. Oh, that's New Brunswick. Oh, the side door and the quarter panel. Oh, that's Saskatchewan. Mine are dead gone to renew your license and registration. Yeah, I was gonna say come fix your stuff here. Yeah, we can do some stuff here and some stuff there and some stuff everywhere. That's the one thing, right? Like I thought about that a week ago or whatever. It's like, what's the fucking difference if I'm parked in a road stop fixing my van in Alberta as opposed to Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Ontario, Quebec, New Brunswick, Nova Scotia? Like, what's the difference? BC, what's the difference? So fuck it. Let's just go, right? Different parts of the van have to have out of province safeties. Only the mechanical parts, and only if I say something. Need to get up and make a French press. South side. Ooh, I could do that today. I could try to get south sides, or I could try to get that French press thing figured out. Amazon. Oh, that's a good idea. Because I don't think I want to go anywhere. I know, I just don't know if I want to. I just kind of want to stay put today. And just have a chill day. Just kind of get my bearings for veneration. I should order that burger. You should order that burger. Stay home. No, like, I think I need to start my venerations. And yeah. I think one summer you should do Vancouver Island, Sunshine Coast. Good morning, Kay. You have to do some running around today. Have a chill out Friday. Well, not really chill out. It'll be veneration inspired day, right? Like I said, it went from like yesterday at this time. It was do what we can do to keep the van on the road. And this time it's fucking do everything we want to do. K with the heart me. Van City, Van Life? Nah, I don't. I've heard a lot about them, but I've never seen them myself. I love pancakes. I was talking earlier about how next summer might be a Vancouver thing. I'm been thinking about it. About doing Vancouver in the summer, because there is some stuff in Vancouver that you can't do in the winter time. Like you can't hike up to the Lions Heads in the winter time. Okay, with the van life, buddy. Oh, okay. Cheating on us, are we? Yeah, we are. Yeah, no, we. I think that we will. Sorry, I had to block somebody. Guess who I blocked? Yeah, no, we 65 and sunny today. It's 7 degrees right now. So mid 40s maybe. Not me. Woohoo! Yeah, Coach Princess. We will do some designing today, maybe. I gotta get my bearings for the van. There is some stuff that we gotta do to the van for fucking sure. Oh, that window is open. That fresh, crisp air right now is so nice. You guys have no idea. Fuck, it's nice out. We gotta hit the trailer park they filmed the last season in. Hell yeah, near Turo or whatever it's called. Near Turo or whatever it's called. Okay, let's 816. What's my battery? I was charging a bunch of batteries last night, so my jackery is kind of low. We stole this out of a Cadillac. We took this out of a Cadillac. It's got 2 plugins, and it works really well. Go get it. Bring it here. Yeah, it works really well. Kay, you're freaking awesome. Is your weather same as here? 18 today, 23 today. K TGIF. 23 degrees today, and I think it's gonna get hotter because it didn't get as cold as it was supposed to get. It was supposed to get down to +3 or +4. It got down to 6. So I'm thinking it's gonna do a 25. I think we're gonna hit 25 today. Oh fuck yeah. We're gonna do a comeback, Melissa. Yeah, we'll be back in hope. We'll be back in hope, definitely, next year. Well, this Cadillac had, I think this Cadillac was up to no good, and potentially just got his car taken away from him, or something bad happened to the person. Now, there was no stains or holes, but there was a smashed out driver window. So I don't know if that person gave his car up by choice. Yeah, we found stuff. If I had an easy fence to get rid of certain things, I would have definitely grabbed that. But I didn't want to grab it because, you know what I mean? But yeah, definitely that car was up to no good. For sure it was, yeah. With what I found in that car, yeah, he was up to no good. It wasn't just him having a good time with his friends. Nah, he was up to no good. Never been to a junkyard before. Junkyards are cool. You can go surfing. If you have nothing to do, like there was 80 cents in that Cadillac also. Yeah, no, if you got nothing to do, yeah, you can find all kinds of cool stuff. Phone cables, charger cables, auxiliary cables, plugins. Vibing with time with the heart me. What's for breakfast? Caffeine, nicotine, and green. I think I'm gonna throw that caffeine away though. My belly's getting a little gurgly with the curdled cream. The curdled cream make my stomach go gurgles. So we might give that a toss out and refresh it with something else. I never whatchamacallit, I can never, like, I surfed that Cadillac and I said a bunch of shit, or I saw a bunch of shit, 80 cents in that thing, right? And then some other stuff that I didn't grab. And then I opened the next car and there was nothing, and then I opened no other car. Ayo. Junkyard, yeah. Jeff was saying you should come to Atlanta. I should. Holy. Yeah, I like junkyards. I really do. I like junkyards. Junkyards are pretty cool, man. Yeah. And you can like make a list, eh? You can be like, oh, I need this. All the little parts, the little missing knobs, broken tabs, just whatever inside your car. And they're all there. They're all there. You'll find it. You'll find it for sure. How does it work? Do you pay for your findings? Yeah. So you pay $2 to go in. They charge you $2 to go in, and the reason why they charge you $2 to go in, because a lot of people pocket little tiny items, and so I'm assuming the $2 to get into the shop just compensates their little tiny knobs. What we were just talking about, the levers, the knobs, and the clips that people take. Um, yeah. So you got to pay $2 to get in. But lots of people just take shit, right? Vibing with Ty. But yeah, you go in there, you grab an alternator, and you go to the shelf, and they have alternator priced, and they fucking, $20, and you give them $20. They give you the alternator. It gives like a 24-hour warranty on it or something. Winnipeg guy. You basically have to install it that day, find out it doesn't work, uninstall it, and take it back for a return like that day. Got an EMT for my old Rouge. I got an EMT for my old Rouge at the junkyard in Chase. You got email transfer for your old Rouge at a junkyard in Chase. What does that mean? How's Winnipeg guy doing? Like you sold a car to pick and pull? Oh wait, an EMT is gonna be an option in a car. Yeah, the EMT will be an option in a car. And if I Love Pancakes is anything like me, they said EMT because one of those words they don't know how to spell so bad that autocorrect doesn't even know what they're trying to say. Just driving to work with a big guy. Let's go. Vibing with Ty with the Roses. Now I want to go for fun. Go for fun. Oh, just go. How's Kate doing down in YouTube? I just had to buy a new car as I blew my engine 2 days ago. No. Sammy's back. That sucks, blowing your engine. Yeah. So when we blow this engine or this transmission, we will when we blow this engine or transmission, we'll probably, that's why we got to start saving. That's one of the savings that we got to start saving for. We got to start saving for new transmission, new engine. Yeah, because I think that's what's up. Piston 7 is knocking. Yeah, that's more than me. I have a knock too. Man, there's this one guy's knock. It was like somebody was rapidly knocking on the door. Knock, 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 knock. And I was just like, oh, damn. LOL, I'm good. Came in to see my brother. Crusher was here. No, we haven't seen Crusher yet today. Sorry, electronical module control. It's the computer of the car. Oh, yeah, you can get anything from the car. Oh, from a junkyard. Oh, yeah. That would have been hard. How would you? And then you had to program. You would have had to program that into your car, wouldn't have you? Or did you get a mechanic to do that? It goes away as it turns and heats up, but still don't like that. Yeah, I don't know if mine's a piston knock because it doesn't happen all the time. The knock on my engine is only about a third of the time. I took it to a mechanic. Yeah, because that shit's hard. Did you like that burp? You have to program that shit. Yeah, you have to program that shit correctly. The knock. Yeah, so my knock isn't that bad. Some people, you guys hear it sometimes, but it's not that bad. So I don't know if it's actually a piston. A cylinder. It might be something different. I am 100% for sure gonna fucking, one of two things is gonna happen. I'm not gonna be able to figure it out, or I'm gonna have to figure it out. And I'm really hoping that I'm gonna have to figure it out is the option every time. Luckily with social media, some people will be able to help me out for things that I don't know. So, but the emissions regulator, ERV, but no one had it, and my car wouldn't work without. Yeah, no, yeah, you fried your computer somehow. That's easy to do. You can fry your computer just boosting another car. That's why they say you're not supposed to boost cars anymore. Yeah, you can easily fry a car. Computer just boosting. Sheila, good morning. You have quite the knowledge on cars. People like you are good to know. I don't know shit about cars. We used our book yesterday. Our Haynes mechanic manual. Sheila with the heart me. Have a neighbor 3 doors down that is always playing around with cars. Tried to small talk with him to make friends, but he wasn't interested. Aw, what a dick. He doesn't know what he's missing out. He doesn't know what he's missing out on, Sylvie. That was us. TikTok mechanics are for. That's what us TikTok mechanics are for. Yeah, I know quite a bit of mechanics, exactly. Yeah, so do you punch the gas? I drive my car like a baby. I like older cars without computers. Yeah, my car will have a bit of a computer in it, but not much of a computer. Could be a lifter. Yeah, it's something. I'm not too sure what it would be, but we'll figure it out when the time comes. There's other shit that I got to figure out. I got to figure out my my emissions regulator system or something. It recycles the emissions. So basically, not all cars have it. And I don't think it was a big hit because it clogs up quickly. But the van has a system. I know this because I had another car with the same system in it, and the same shit was happening. My car has a system where, like, part of the fuels economy is when you gun it too hard, instead of that gas just getting wasted, this emissions recycler system kicks in and it sucks all of the unnecessary burn and recycles it back in, and you burn it later, and that's all clogged up. So I have to fuck with that really bad. There's like 4 or 5 parts. I was looking on my hood because it's mapped out on the hood. There's like 4 or 5 parts that I have to try to figure out, and then there's one in the back too. That's part of that emissions recycling thing. So I got to figure that out. That's a big part that I have to figure out. Hey, YouTube goes on top. Hey, YouTube goes on top. What does that mean? What else is clogged? Exactly. Exactly. So yeah, so we got lots of shit to do to the van, for fucking sure. Now shit like that admissions thing, I'm gonna want to do that in a city, so I can park close to the junkyard. So if anything happens, I can just get what I gotta get and get got, right? You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna shit like that. I won't do on the side of the highway if I can help it. Parts stores do deliver. So luckily, if I'm close enough to a city where I can get a delivery. Oh man. Big yawn. Yeah, but I bought it used, so I don't know. You know what I mean, Brian? I bought the car used. I don't know what they did to it before. But I am that annoying driver that takes his sweet ass time going from 0 to 60 after a light turns green. I'm that annoying driver. I'm the annoying driver that does no more than 10% over the speed limit, no matter what, unless I'm passing somebody. I don't like being in the left lane. So if I'm doing 120 and I'm catching up to you, I'll jump in that left lane and pop it to 130 just to get ahead of you and get back into that right lane. I don't like driving in the left lane. The left lane's not meant for driving, it's meant for passing. Gotta love a good pipe clean. VTEC brum brum. Yeah, I don't know what my engine is. But we got lots of stuff. I can also try to get at the spark plugs. We might have dirty or damaged spark plugs too, right? Getting at the top three are super easy. It's the back three that are gonna suck to try to get at. But we can get at that too. Yeah, there's lots of stuff we can do. What's the car's problem? Well, it was a $500 car that we paid 1,000 for a year and a half ago, and we drove across the country there and back, and to the mountains twice, three, four times. So that's what's wrong with it. Yeah. Mhm. It was a car that needed a lot of work before we fucking love the left lane. I know lots of people in the left lane. Yeah, no, I don't. I'm in no time schedule, bro. I ain't about to try to fucking race people and wreck my car or punch it off the line. Punching your car off the line has got to be one of the worst things you can do to your car. The suspension is good, like ball joints, tie rods, etc. I think I can put some rear suspension on it. I can do that by myself. I've already done that by myself on the other van. We're probably gonna get heavy duty springs on here. We can get heavy duty springs. It cost me like $600 to have them installed last time. We probably, there's a good chance, but we can install those ourselves. I just didn't want to install them myself. I did install the shock absorbers myself though, in the back. So we did do that. One ball joint in the back rear. I think I fucked one up when I blew my tire on the highway. I think the van bouncing off the ground and smashing back might have fucked my shit up. So we might have to replace that. We just replaced that too. Any car that can go across Canada and back is definitely worth $1,000 for fucking real. My truck runs so much better now that I did spark plugs. Yeah. Always have something to be that I'm late for. No time on Sunday drive. I love my Sunday driving. Are you gonna bring it up? You bring it up. Bring it. Are you gonna bring that? You don't have to. I know outside is so nice, isn't it? Outside is so nice, isn't it? You got the sun on you. It's not too hot yet. You're gonna be begging for shade. You're gonna be begging for shade in a couple of hours. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, I finally got the EMT notifications on my fucking big phone. Shelly, how you doing, Shelly? My truck, yeah. So, there's some stuff that we can do. Just easy shit, right? Just easy shit. Veronica, 500 minutes of your life watching me. Oh, Veronica, with the heart, me. Much love. Yeah. So there is some shit that we can get did. There is some shit we can get did. Small, easy shit, not very expensive. Veronica. So we'll do that as we're procuring some money to buy the things that I deem necessary before any summer, you know what I mean? And then once that's all done, hopefully I can get out of here before June though. What's 500 minutes? Well, 500 minutes would be 10 hours if it was 50 minutes per hour. So you got 10 hours, but then you got to take 10 minutes off each hour. So you're sitting at maybe 9.5 hours, 8.5, 9 hours. My car has low profile tires and I feel every lump and bump. Dealer told me suspension is old, but fine. I know that there's tires you can get that absorb bumps and they're super quiet on the road tires. I know if you spend a lot of money on tires make a big difference on your drive. I'm cheap as fuck. Whatever's on sale, that's what I buy. I buy whatever's on sale. Shit. I Love Pancakes sent me to my fucking to get the last tires from a used tire place. Like, hell yeah, let's go. Tires have never, the only time I ever paid attention to tires was my Cadillac DTS, which I never actually bought tires because it got wiped out as I was looking at tires, and my second Chrysler 300. They told me because they're low profile. Really? Wait, no one told me you were supposed to have a shopping blackout today. Wait, what? Wait, what? No one told me we were supposed to have a shopping blackout today. Shopping blackout? Lots of luxury and sports cars. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. That's why I'm because my Cadillac had low pro tires and my 300, but maybe the suspension. No big box shopping in the it's like a movement or something. It's like I heard on the news. Listen, you guys. Okay, listen. I am all for sticking it to the man. I want you guys to understand that. I am all for sticking it to the man. Corporate greed sucks. Apparently there's this movement where people are micro looting. So basically stealing this, stats, and the other things as they shop to stick it to the man because they make millions of dollars a year. Now listen, if you guys are micro looting or stealing shit from the store, Target will not suffer. They will not lose money. What they do is they charge more for the product to make up for the loss. So essentially, you're stealing something means I pay more money for it. So stop fucking stealing. That's not the fucking way to get your point across. Because I'm sick and tired of paying for it. Because I don't fucking steal. I don't know how to. I'm not good at it. I heard that already, but I ordered shit on Amazon to see. Are peeps in sports cars feeling that? I never did. No. And oh yeah, pickup trucks are crazy bad. Well, that's the first thing I heard of a blackout. Yeah, I don't go to those movements. I'm not part of those kind of movements. I already know corporations screw you. I already know that they're doing massive profit. What is it? The average profit margin on a product retail is like 300%. I already know this. Green bitch with the heart me. I already know profit margins is high. That's how they make their money. I get it. There's nothing we can do about it. If there's nothing you can do about it, there's just nothing you can do about it. I'm not buying something. This is how you do something. You know how to do. This is the only way I've thought of that would actually be able to get something done is if every single person boycotted a store for a month or two. That's it. So if you want better pricing, nobody go to Walmart for 60 days. Nobody go to Walmart for 60 days. No, don't go there. No matter how hard they try to get you there with their sales, don't go there. That will essentially affect Walmart's bottom line. It's the only way to do it. Half the people not going there once a week ain't gonna do shit. Everybody can't go there for months, and that's the only way to do it. So you have to go to other stores to compensate for what you'd get at Walmart. right? So all you're doing is giving more. You know what I mean? So there's nothing you can do. There's really not much you can do. The only thing you can do is manufacture your own shit. You're tired of clothing companies screwing you up the butt for shirts. Make your own shirts. That's the only way you're going to get around it. But then the problem is once 50 million people start making their own shirts, then the fabric that you make shirts from, those companies will start screwing you over. It's just the way it works. It's unfortunate and it sucks, but that's just the world we live in. It sucks, man. It's unfortunate. It sucks and it's unfortunate. Competition is not a real thing, especially in Canada. Canada boasts about competition. Canada is like, oh, we need massive competition to keep prices low. In Canada, there's 3 cell phone companies. All of the cell phone companies in Canada are owned by one of the 3 cell phone companies. Rogers, Telus, Bell. That's it. That's your choice. There's no other choice. Every single cell phone company in Canada is owned by one of those companies. There's no other choice. That's why I love Starlink. Fuck cell phone companies in Canada. They're such dicks to us. They're the craziest. Canada doesn't do any competition. Same with our grocery stores. Our grocery stores, Loblaws and Sobeys. That's it. That's what you got for grocery stores. Winnipeg guy with the heart meat. There's no competition, and it's built like that. It was built to be very competitive, and then once a few people got super big, they made it so there is no competition. Your coffee cream is frozen. How is your coffee cream? Oh, because you have a freezer. Because you have artificial cooling for your food. Yeah, it sucks, man. It does suck. It's shitty that that's what's up. It's just that's what's up. Dollarama put all the other dollar stores out of business. Then jacked up prices. Dollarama never jacked up their prices. So you might think, wow, Clumsy, are you stupid? You shop at fucking Dollarama all the time. How do you think that they didn't jack up their prices? It's not that they jacked up their prices, is that they started offering so many more things. Like the Dollarama 10 years ago never had a French press. When the Dollarama was everything for $1, it was very, very limited dishware, lots of junk food, and cheap like food, canned food and shit like that. Now it's up to $5, but you can buy like crazy shit at the Dollarama, like this. This was never a thing you could buy at the original Dollarama. Nothing like this would have ever existed at the original Dollarama. It's not that they upped their prices, they just upped their inventory. And I'll tell you right now, if you want to see how much Dollarama pays for their shit, it's pennies. This, I swear to fucking God, Dollarama's total cost on this is probably like 30 cents. Dead ass. It's probably 10 cents to buy it, 10 cents to ship it, 10 cents to sell it. But they sell it for $5. Dollarama knows what's up because you can go to wholesale sites in China. You personally can buy a box of 150 of these for like fucking probably $100. That's less than $1 each. And that's just you buying 150. Dollarama is buying like 9 million of them. Nah, it's just good business. I love the Dollarama, but you're right. Inflation has taken Dollarama away. The inflation is kind of took, and not only that, but like there's really only how many dollar stores were in Canada? Like we had Dollarama and we had Dollar Tree. What other dollar stores were in Canada besides those 2? Like you have your fucking single location, but those guys, they're not dollar stores at all. They're like dollar general stores. Tons of locally owned ones that were like dollar stuff. Cause I don't remember anything. Like the stores I remember were like tiny. What's up, Nico? Excuse me. Yeah, I don't remember anything like that. We have Sylvie. Never bought but heard they sell things for hard $5. Dollarama? Yeah, Dollarama's got $5 stuff. What's up, Steven? How you doing? Just woke up. Hell yeah. Nico in the house. In Manitoba, we had a massive small business community. Oh, really? Yeah, see, I'm from Calgary and Vancouver, massive corporation businesses. Calgary is huge for massive corporation. If it was up to Calgary, you couldn't operate business here unless you had 100 locations around the world. Calgary is crazy huge for big corporations. Everybody says shop local, and all that stuff, but it's so hard to make it with the taxes as a small business, because as a big business, you're offered all these tax incentives and tax breaks. But small businesses don't accumulate enough business to qualify for those. So they don't get them. So they pay out their ass in taxes, and it wrecks them. So that's Calgary. Another thing about Calgary is they rip it down too. Oh, that building's 50 years old. Fucking rip it down. Put something new in there. Get that eyesore out of here. I fucking hate that about Calgary. Vancouver's got a lot of historic shit going on. Not Calgary, man. Oh, fuck, the Maritimes. Man, I was seeing buildings. I've never seen ages stamped on buildings that old in St. John. Never in my life. And then apparently, I think St. John's, Newfoundland, was the very first town or settlement in Canada, in what is considered to be Canada now. I would love to go there too. No, I like history. That's one thing about Calgary is they don't preserve the history. And then when they do preserve the history here, so if you get a building declared historical, you can't renovate it. You just got to leave it, and then they just rot. Literally, I can show you guys houses and buildings that are rotting to the ground because they're historical status, and you can't renovate them. You're not allowed to. Stupid, right? Isn't that fucking stupid? Dumb as fuck. John with the rose. We're leaving by MVP. MVP, Mr. Secret Wonderful for the EMT. Much love, buddy. MVP Darwin also for the EMT. Much love, Darwin. I don't know if either one of those guys are still here, but we say it anyways. Much love, you guys. All the taps, all the shares lets me know that you guys care. All the bubbles right there, you guys. Much love to you guys also. All the little nifty gifties and the big ones too. We'll see you guys all. Oh wait, shit! I gotta let fucking YouTube go first. Yeah, we're leaving. It's 9 o'clock. I'm gonna get out of here. MVP, Mr. Secret, MVP Darwin. We're not leaving early. It's 9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock. Because I've been starting my lives at 7:30 in the morning, so I stay on later. We can stay on a bit later. I don't really have much going on. We can stay on later for sure. No, I don't mind. I don't have much going on. I was just gonna shut the phones down, put the TV on, do my Snapchats, maybe jump in my game for 5 minutes, and then start prepping for figuring shit out. Yeah, I don't really have any like plans going on. I wasn't ditching to do something. But we'll ditch that coffee because that coffee, that creamer got a little curdled on us. Doo doo baby, honey honey boo, doo baby, oh honey honey honey, it's true. Maybe I'm hungry too. What do you guys think? Maybe I'm hungry. Let's see how late I'm leaving. 40% phone battery. Nah, this is normally how long I'm on live for. We'll stay for a little bit though. Like I said, I ain't got nothing going on. Followed you on this account, but doesn't count because I followed you on my McLovin account. Brian, yeah. YouTube, if you have the same, if you have two YouTube accounts on the same like phone or whatever, it doesn't. It only counts as one. But it shows as more. So at least people will think that I have more. Dude, Pixie. Yeah, I ain't going nothing. We can hang out for a little bit longer. A little bit longer for my baby. A little bit longer, baby. Just a little bit longer. Some garbage cleaned up. I thought I put water in there. Kind of living in dreamland over here. Won't you stay just a little bit longer? Yeah, no, I got nothing going on, man. Maybe have an early morning nap. I gotta adjust my bed a little bit. I gotta fix this battery. Gotta start looking at Amazon. Yeah, I got nothing pressing for the day. We should start trying to figure out. I gotta be able to stretch, and that all that matters. So I want to go like where my head is like down here, like this far back down. And I think I'll be able to, right? And then Yoshi can sleep behind me. And I think that I'll have enough room to stretch. As long as I can stretch, then I'm good. I can't nap like you. I wish. Oh yeah, 45 minutes to an hour. Let's go. Yeah, I was thinking, right? That's what I'm thinking. And then we can have both doors pretty much wide open. Behind one door, we will have behind one of the front seats, we will have like a sink set up. Oh yeah, we got the van cleaned up as soon as I parked. As soon as I got back here and parked, we went full throttle on cleaning the van. There's no fucking around when it comes to certain things, right? Like I can't leave that because I have to sleep, and it was all over. There was no sleeping until that shit was done. And doing it without daylight sucks. That's why I'm always like try to do everything early in the morning. Yeah, so but I gotta take that shelf out, and I gotta do something about this shelf. We could even just make it a little bit smaller too. But yeah, so that's how I was envisioning the bed, the bed going, and then hell yeah, baby, you know what's up. And then we gotta figure out the storage under the bed. I'm sure we can manage. I'm sure we can manage the storage under the bed, because the bed probably is going to be bigger, to be honest. I feel that there's going to be more bed surface doing it this way. So, so it'll be easier to do the storage underneath it. It's that fucking YouTube. It's this thing here that I'm most fucking worried about. Like, what am I gonna do with that shit? What am I gonna do with that shit? You know what I mean? That's the biggest one. So yeah, so behind one of the seats, most likely the passenger, we're gonna have the sink, the running water. And the reason why most likely the passenger is because that way we can access the water bag from the passenger side of the vehicle, which means we can do it from anywhere, right? We just got to pull over. And then I think on the driver's side is where we're gonna place the diesel heater and the batteries. So we'll make a little something like a little table, not high but off the ground. And then we'll build cubbies. So we'll put the diesel heater at the bottom, very bottom, and we'll build a cubby on it. So we can put a battery on top of the diesel heater, but not actually on top of the diesel heater. So that's what we could do. We could build a cubby out of that shelf, or we could just put that shelf there and take a couple of the shelves off. The battery will fit on the shelf. There'll be this much of an overhang if I put that battery on that shelf. But that shelf could work here, even take the back off of the shelf and have it opened. It would just be not squared. It'd be pretty wobbly. But, you know, stuff like that, because if we can get the diesel heater and get that going, we can ditch these propane tanks. Keegan, what's going on? Momaz with the freaking heart me. Okay. Yeah, so we can do Momaz. Make sure you have lots of room for airflow on the diesel heater. I'm doing great, Keegan. How about yourself? What do you mean? What do you mean airflow? Like air? Because I know I have to make an exhaust out. I know I have to exhaust out, and I know that I'm gonna have to run hot air pipes. I'm going to try to run. I'm gonna try to run the heating. I'm gonna try to run along this side, along the floor. So there'll be 3 to 4 blows, outtakes of hot air from the diesel heater. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so the entire floor basically has hot air pushing. There's 2 air intakes. I'm doing good, just setting up my fishing tackle. Let's fucking go. Yeah, yeah, 2 air intakes. Well, we'll probably want to drill one inside. We'll probably want to do a fresh air intake, hey? Or are the air intakes meant for the thermos? What are we going fishing for today? Actually, you know. Yeah, so we will figure all that shit out when we get it though, right? Tasty trout and salmon. Oh shit. Fucking dinner at Keegan's. Let's go. Holy. Trout and salmon, baby. Let's go. I don't eat fish, but I know those fishes are good. Short butt with the heart me. Are you get one it a stand for like or one like mine? Brian, I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm gonna get. I haven't looked. My wants on a diesel heater is one that has a remote control and one that has a thermostat, so it shuts off but also turns back on. That's what I want. So I'm gonna go and I want it to have a 110 volt plug-in, so you can just plug it into the wall. So that way I can just plug it into this jackery or a new jackery. I'm having a dragon quilt made. I keep switching over to watch her sew it. Janster! Yeah, no worries, Janster. You do you. Come hang out, chill. But you do know, yeah, because I would have probably asked why you keep coming in and out, in and out. Just making sure that the stream is good, right? But Janster, that's pretty cool. Is this the dragon quilt that you were talking about a week or two ago? Shut. They don't shut off. They just keep real low. Oh, so if you set your thermometer to 30 degrees Celsius, once it hits a certain temperature, it'll go down to like 10 degrees Celsius until it hits a certain temperature, and then it goes back up to 30 degrees Celsius. That kind of shit. That works. I may go live so y'all can see the mountains. I have to drive to Logan, which is great views. Hell yeah, Southside. Share it to everybody so we can see. Yeah, it's almost finished. It'll be in the mail tomorrow. Janster, I remember you talking about that. I remember you coming in. Hi, big guy. Come on up. I remember you. Want a drink? What's in your mouth? Oh, grass. You're eating grass. You're a fucking ding dong. Yeah, you know that. Get a drink. Come on up. I never go on at the right time. What do you mean you never go on the right times? But yeah, share it out to everybody. Just share it out to everybody. You know what I mean? Grass for his tummy. Yeah, he always eats grass. He's a fan of grass. He really is. He doesn't chun. I don't know if he always has an upset stomach, but he does eat. I have to give him trouble sometimes. Like sometimes he'll just eat grass for eating grass sakes. Like he doesn't puke a lot of the times. And there's no way it's always because his tummy's sore. There just can be no way it's a fact because that guy eats grass daily. But I remember that when I was a kid, learning that they eat grass for upset belly to make them get sick. No one ever sees me. Southside, I want you to know something. And I want everybody else to know something. Everybody that goes live that is a Clumminite gets a fraction of the Crummelites. Not very many people get very many Clumminites come into their live. It's not you. It's just the way it works. I'm not gonna call everybody out that it happens to, but I've never ever seen a Clumminite's room have 30 Clumminites in it. I always see Clumminite's rooms have 5 Clumminites in it, and then maybe 5 other people in it. So you can't get sad or discouraged because the crew doesn't show up. You know what I mean? But no, share it out to everybody. Just share it out to everybody. I don't share my live out because I don't want to swamp everybody's inbox with share requests. Trinity, good morning. Happy Friday. Let's go. I am so good, Trinity. I got a nice, hot, fresh cup of coffee. We got Venerations 100% on the go. We got visions of Nova Scotia dancing in our head. It's plus 20 yesterday. It's plus 20 today. It's plus 20 day after tomorrow. I mass shared to everyone who doesn't watch. Clumsy is not my friend. Mo Maz, how about them Oilers? What happened? Did they win or lose? Did they win or lose? I have no idea. I don't pay attention. I don't follow sports. They lost. They're out. Get the hell out of the playoffs, fucking Alberta. Get your fucking golf clubs ready, you sons of bitches. Yeah, I try to make it into people's lives as best I can. But a lot of the times when I end my live, I pack up and start driving. So I don't fucking, you know what I mean? That's the most I follow sports too, is you follow Edmonton. The Ducks kicked the Oilers' asses in 4 or 5. I feel that was a fast series. Is this round 1 or round 2? That's how much I know. In 6 games, they ran out of oil. Hey-o! It was painful to watch. Oilers. I love hockey. I love playing hockey. Playing hockey is the shit. Playing hockey is the shit. I don't even give a fuck. Nah, playing hockey is the shit. We set up our thing too. We set up our tripod. Constructs gave us a tripod for the window. So we reset that up yesterday too. That's gonna be fun. We're gonna do some good driving content for the tube. Playing is fun. I won't endorse pro sports. I think it's crazy. People make millions for one season, and doctors save lives every day and don't make a fraction of that. What is your NHL team when you were into it? Patrick Waugh was my NHL team. So Montreal Canadiens. And then Colorado Avalanches. I think McDavid might be done in Edmonton. Yeah, because Edmonton's probably not going to pay him enough. Trinity, the reason why sports figures make so much money is because their careers are very short. That's why. That's the logic behind why sports figures get paid so much money to play sports. Now, the real people are Nike. You know, Nike that pays McDavid $40 million to say he likes Nike. That's ridiculous. But no, the reason behind the big paychecks on sports. That's why all sports, CFL doesn't really, but CFL doesn't have a fanship. But yeah, they're you know what I mean, 10 years, right? Now that's not for everybody. Look at also Wayne Gretzky. Wayne Gretzky played hockey for 50 years. You know what I mean? But yeah, and then they break things, pull things, get concussions, and a lot of the times when they're finished, they can't really do anything else. Now listen, I get it. $5 million a year for 30 years, that's a lot of money. It's the sponsorships that I hate. That's what I hate the most. I hate companies, how they give shit to really rich people to say poor people should buy this. That's one of my biggest hates. Is he still playing football? I don't. That guy's gonna go forever though. Tom Brady, I think, is... But no, I definitely don't think that sports figures should have the sponsorships that they have. Just be realistic on your sponsorships. Gee, why does it cost fucking, $500 for a pair of shoes? Because $300 has to go to Wayne Gretzky for sponsoring them. Tom Brady is a sportscaster. Oh, he doesn't play football anymore? Yeah, I knew he would end up owning a team. One of the Chicago Cubs just signed $175 million. Yeah. I love it when they roasted Tom Brady. No, I get it. I don't support big teams because I can't afford it. But also, I've been to Calgary Flames games, and it's not a vibe. Raspberry Rush with the Hermie. I literally brought like a fucking 6-month-old child to a Flames game, and she slept through it. That's how wild the crowd was. And we won that game also, by the way. That's how wild Calgary is. No, sports sucks. I'm not gonna lie. In Canada, sports sucks. While going to Wrigley Field in Chicago is a vibe. Yeah, Toronto also a big vibe. Toronto loves their sports teams. Toronto loves their sports teams. Yeah, they'll fight you about them too. Stop following sports after Don Cherry. The best part was the horses that ran up and down the field. Calgary Stampeders, the football games, those are a vibe. I've been to the Skydome when I was 12. The football game's a vibe, but they make it a vibe. Toronto is a true sports city, yeah. I heard Vancouver is losing their soccer team. Toronto's a vibe. Saw you on your Tubi account in mechanic mode. You fixed everything. Yeah, I did. Raspberry Rush. Yeah, I did miss a lot of comments on YouTube when I was doing that. Yeah, something about Calgary Stampeders. It's a vibe. On game day, 11 o'clock in the morning, 10 o'clock in the morning, the tailgates start popping open. People barbecuing, drinking beers. You could just random up to everybody's invited. There's a hot dog for everybody. There's a burger for everybody. Brian! Good job. Fan life, buddy. And then in the game, they shoot t-shirts at you. They have fireworks. They have horses riding up and down. That's my saxophone sound. Did it sound good? Raspberry Rush with the sex groove. My parents were friends with Chicago Sting soccer team. Oh. Yeah, the Calgary Stampede is a vibe. It's a vibe. The Stampeders, they're a vibe. Winning or losing. Oh, shit. Where we going? Raspberry? Where you taking me? Raspberry Rush. Much love. They followed them back to Canada in the 80s, did they? Raspberry Rush. Yes, Toronto is a very American city. That is Toronto. Toronto is extremely American, very American. Raspberry Rush, all of the loves. I like Toronto. I really appreciated Toronto. I should have never came back. To Calgary. I came back out of guilt, I guess. But I should have never came back to Calgary. But it's still a vibe. You know what I mean? But I liked Toronto. The fact that you could do absolutely anything 24 hours a day. It didn't matter what you wanted to do. You could do it 24 hours a day in Toronto. You can go grocery shopping at 2 o'clock in the morning in a grocery store, just a grocery store, not Walmart, just like a dead ass grocery store. They have 24-hour hardware stores there. Like home hardware is like 24 hours. You do anything and everything. And also the cool thing about Toronto is it's actually easier and faster to take transit anywhere. Like finding parking sucks in Toronto. There's gridlock everywhere in Toronto. K Rock with the army. And they have 24-hour transit. And if you wanted to walk from the furthest distance, which would be from one bus to another bus that ran 24 hours, it would be a 20-minute walk. Like Toronto is a fucking vibe, and I loved living there. Got along with everybody. Everybody I met in Toronto, I got along with. Not one person did I have bad vibes with. It was a vibe, man. It was super easy to find work there too. Um, yeah, I got to Toronto, just this kid, scared as shit, because it was 2002. I think I went to Toronto, and in the mid and late 90s, Toronto and New York City had massive crime in the subway problems. And so this little punk ass bitch, 2002, goes to Toronto and has to take the subway. I had to take the subway to where I was going because I rented a room, because rooms for rent is huge in Toronto. So I rented a room online, paid them, and then went there. And so I went. So I went there. I strapped 3 doobies to my leg, went into the airport. I needed something. I needed one for when I got there, and I needed one for the morning because I was getting there at nighttime. And then I could just go find some. Right? It's Canada. It's everywhere, and it's only cron. It's only pot. Right? So I get to where I'm going. I go stand out into the patio, burn a spliff. Just at the end of it, one of the roommates comes, start making friends with him. About half an hour chatting with him, SWAT shuts the road down and fucking goes into a house. Oh, I was like, oh, does this happen a lot? He's like, not really. 2 days later, SWAT shut another road down and went into an apartment. I'm like, are you sure? But so the next morning, I woke up and I go to the lake, right? I'm very close to the lake. I moved to Etobicoke, and the place that I moved to was like 4 blocks from the lake. And so I'm like, I'm walking the lake, fuck it. And it was very foggy, May long weekend. And I'm like, cool, man, this is cool. All you can see is lake because it's foggy. So I'm like, this is cool. So I sat down and I sparked it up. I sparked my morning one up. And about halfway through, the fog lifted, and I was like staring dead at the CN Tower. Just coincidentally, I was staring right at the CN Tower. Fuck, is that thing huge? Images do no favors. Toronto skyline pictures do no favors to the size of that building compared to the rest of them. Holy fuck. But yeah, I love Toronto. And then Tuesday, because it was May long weekend, Tuesday went and found a job instantly. It was like the first place I went to. I was asking everybody. I was like, so I got no friends or family here in Toronto, all by myself. I need a job. Where should I go? They're like, food terminal, food terminal, food terminal, food terminal. And so I went to the Ontario food terminal. Bam. First place I walked into. I'm like, yo, I need a job. They're like, okay, you're hired. Done. Working. Then the guy was super pissy, and I got sick. And because I was out of province, a doctor's note was gonna be like $150. And then so I didn't get it. And then so he fired me because I didn't have a doctor's note, which is fine because I got a job the next day. And then he tried to get me back, and I was like, nah, bro, I'm good. Easy to find a job. And then I was tired of working at the food terminal. So I got a job as a Metro Pass courier. That's a job in Toronto where you just take transit and you're a courier, like a car, like, you know, people in cars pick up envelopes and drive into buildings. You just do that on the transit. You just jump on the subway. It's all done along the subway line. It's super quick, super easy. Made good money. Made good money. Momaz back. Momaz is back. Guess who's back? Back again. Momaz back. Tell your friends. It's plus 11 right now, just so everybody knows. When I first moved here, was lots of bike couriers. Now I don't see them as much. Boston, keep it gangsta. We're keeping gangsta. No, Metro Pass couriers, big thing. And I love Toronto. I loved Toronto. I really do. Vancouver's most likely the place that I will go. If I go to do a house life, it'll probably be Vancouver. Vancouver doesn't have the convenience that Raspberry Rush. What is it? What was that Raspberry Rush with the mystery box? Raspberry Rush with all the loves. With the loves. Much love, Raspberry. Cool. I'll have someone to blaze and what the hell is? Hello? Are you borking? Are you fucking borking? Raspberry Rush. What the hell is that? Oh, I've never seen that one before. Raspberry Rush. I never saw that one before. I was like, oh, what the hell? What the hell? You borking? You fucking borking? What else do I say to that? YouTube is just moving in chat. I can't even keep up with how fast chat's moving in YouTube. Brian said something like 20 minutes ago. It's still the last thing said. Raspberry Rush. Anything I want? Anything? Here, let me get ready then. Anyways, Sylvie's here. What's up, Sylvie? Trinity knows. I'm still here. Oh no, yeah, you're podcasting. Sammy's probably in here podcasting too. Sammy said they were podcasting today. Coffee man. No, that's funny. Baba booey. Yeah. The man in the van. Got the AC running now. Not me. There's no AC for me. What a gorgeous day, you guys. Have no idea, man. I am fucking so stoked. You know what I want to do? I want to, like, take my blanket and lie it on the ground and then just have a nap in the sun. Oh, and now we got a wasp. And now there's a wasp. So there we go. Summer's here. Raspberry Rush. I was looking up at something. Did you see that? You guys see that right there? Ew, a wasp. I know. Sons of a bitches. Vancouver would be a nice place to call home. Vancouver is a nice place to call home. They're not convenient like Toronto. If you're looking for convenience and cheap, the one thing often hard for no reason, Trinity. The one thing I liked about Toronto is there was a lot of stuff to do for free. There was a lot of stuff to do for free. There really was. A lot of stuff to do for free in Toronto. Street festivals, Raspberry Rush, super popular. I want convenience too. Raspberry Rush. Vancouver, though, Raspberry Rush, much love. Vancouver is very storybook. That's the one thing about Vancouver is it's very storybook. It's not hard to find an extremely beautiful thing to look at in Vancouver. Like all over everywhere is gorgeous in Vancouver. It's so nice this morning. It's hard to get motivated and to sit at my desk. I know, plus 11 right now. Going to the island for a trip in September. Trinity, I'll probably be around that area by then. I mean, we have gas, groceries, but not too much else. Yeah, Southside, any major city would be Toronto to you. Get your weekend snacks. Oh yeah, do that. Do that. Yeah, get some nice sun. No, wait, don't do that. No, don't do that. No, don't do that, MP. Go out when it's hot. Go out when it's hot. Get some heat into you. Yeah, Brian doesn't know. Yeah, Brian's small town too. I'm looking at something super beautiful right now. Oh, raspberry. What? We need to keep in touch. Yeah, no, for sure. Well, I'll be in the Lower Mainland. We did zero. We did major blaze sesh. We did zero island this year. I gotta go. I gotta get a little bit better. I just gotta get a little bit better this year. I gotta be a little bit better this year. Last year, I gotta take a call. Be right back. All right, Raspberry Rush. We'll be here for a little bit, maybe another half an hour. Shower time. So we did a major ball wash last night. I stood outside washing my ass last night. I got my pants down. I'm just fucking giving myself a good clean. I'm like, please, nobody fucking come. Please, nobody come. YouTube, I got bad news. I just got a battery dead warning. So YouTube's going to have to migrate up to the TikTok. Also, I might start an actual cooking show. I was looking yesterday, and I might now officially be able to set my camera up where you guys can see me prepping and cooking at the same time as me, instead of just leaning over like this. With this, I was looking a little bit. That's part of Vanerations too. Vanerations, I want to create a studio in my van, even if it's a studio that I set up and take down. I've already had this tripod also. So I know how to get around that part. You just got to put weight in the bottom. So like this, cooking with Byron and Yoshi, Trinity knows. So like this helps, right? Putting it like that and putting it like that. That keeps it down, right? You just gotta have more weight on the bottom than the phone, because that's what happens. The phone, and then it's super top heavy. So no, you have to weight down the bottom, and once you weight down the bottom, you're good to go. Yeah, cooking van life meals in 40 minutes or less. Well, we've done a lot of van life meals. We've done quick meals and stuff like that for sure. Yeah. You guys always like my cooking too. I always get good reviews on my cooking. It's not that I make more TikTok revenue on cooking ones, but I get more views and I get more likes on my cooking shows. The TikTok revenue comes from battling, and we don't really battle. I got my girlfriend a $30 tripod for birthday. It never falls over. I need one like that. It's a meow with the heart me. What's up? It's a meow. It's a meow. Yeah, I know. Doesn't that suck? You always buy the good stuff for your friends, and then you buy yourself shitty shit, and then you're jealous of your friends' shit that you bought them. Fucking been there. Fucking been there, man. Mo Maya's in the house. How much did you pay for your $5 at the Dollarama? $5 at the Dollarama. Yep. I was at Dollarama, the last Dollarama visit, and I was like, I need a tripod. I have two busted ass tripods that kind of, do some stuff. One's totally garbage. And I need a tripod for cooking. I want to cook. I've been wanting to cook for a minute, right? Because of working in camp, I like your meal ideas. Yeah, I like cooking. I like doing my cooking shows. I do. But the problem is the way it's set up. So we're going to build a studio so I can cook or just do shows like this, right? But yeah, we'll probably do breakfast and dinner cooking shows in real time, show you how fast it is to do stuff because it's fast. Not to mention that, but when I cook for you guys, I eat healthier. You know, I don't open a can of meatballs and gravy very often while I'm cooking. I'll make the gravy and meatballs instead. I feel guilty buying myself a $10 Puma hoodie. I know. I don't fucking like to buy myself nice things either. Need to build yourself a cool little kitchen when you do the renos. Yeah, we got to do the plans. We gotta figure some shit out. Definitely we have to figure some shit out. With the renovations, we gotta figure out some shit with the renovations. Gotta design it. Gotta math the inside of the van. I want to math the running water sink. I gotta figure out this diesel heater. Which is funny, MP, because you could give your kid your hand-me-downs. Yeah, like we can make gnocchi, right? I got gnocchi. We could cook gnocchi. That's cool. You know what I mean? We could make gnocchi. Have you watched the DIY vid on van life restorations and shit? Nah. Everything in this van is designed completely out of my imagination. No, every single thing about this van has been solely out of my imagination. I already have a great imagination. I already have great imaginations for the next van. We're gonna have curtain. We're gonna have a curtain. See, a lot of the reason why I don't cover my windows or the back of the van from the front of the van is condensation purposes. And with the diesel heater, the condensation is going to be gone. So I also want to put a curtain so I can pull a curtain and it closes the front of the van. The driver's seat and passenger seat are closed off and I can't see it, and people looking into those windows can't see it. But I might do some sort of, so it looks like not like a picture on the drapes, but just like a color of the drapes, so it kind of just looks like, you know what I mean? I have the coolest Cheech and Chong front window shade. Let's go. We have window shades too. We don't really use the window shades. I should be using the window shades in the summertime to keep the sun off during the day. When I put the window shade up, it fucking like drops the temperature of the van in here so much. It's so nice. But also, you can just park north, and then you're not in the sun for most of it. Mid-June to mid-July, the sun's pretty north. Yeah, the sun's pretty north, mid-June to mid-July. It's them smoking in a car. Oh, that's cool, man. That's cool. So when you look at it, it just looks like they're in the car smoking. That's fucking cool. Good tips help too. Yeah, had to run to work. Gave me more work. See you later, maybe. Sammy, much love, Sammy. I regret not getting a darker tint. Yeah, I didn't matter about the tint. I was putting up. See, the thing is it doesn't matter how dark your tint is. Once you turn your light on, everybody can see right through. Pixie with the heart me. So I just need that shit covered. Any Tim Hortons today or Dollarama? Momaz sent me Next Coffee on You last night, EMT. I don't know if we're gonna go. Darwin sent me Yoshi freeze-dried lungs treat money this morning. I don't know if we're gonna go anywhere today, to be honest. We might not go anywhere today just because I don't want to go anywhere today. Actually, you know why I don't want to go anywhere today? Is because I don't want to buy a pack of smokes. The last dart I had on was my last dart. And so that's why I don't want to go, because I'm not strong enough to not buy them. But I'm strong enough to not go and buy them. Like if I go, I'm not strong enough to not buy them. But I am strong enough to not go just to buy them. You know what I mean? Like going to the store just for cigarettes, I won't do. But since I'm out and about getting coffee and groceries or whatever, I might as well grab some smokes too. So that is kind of most of the reason why I don't want to go anywhere today. And it might be a big part of the reason why I'm trying not to go anywhere tomorrow. But I think the green is going to be needing to be replaced tomorrow. We might be able to get it last us, and then we'll wake up Sunday with nothing. It'll be a grumpy Sunday morning because of no darts and no green. But that's okay, right? That's okay, right? I'm gonna walk to the dispensary. Yeah, the dispensaries are too long for me to walk to. I don't want to leave my very obvious van house parked on the side of the street for 3 hours while I walk there and back. I know it's not okay. What's not okay, Trinity? Oh, for what I was saying. Um, Helps with the sun. Yeah, the shade. The shade helps with the sun. The shades do help with the sun. I forgot what I was talking about, but either way, yeah. So we're going to try to prolong our departure, because once I'm like, X amount of days without a dart, I'm not gonna just go and grab one. Since my insurance is too high, I'm buying a bike for this year, I guess. Buy a electric scooter, probably the same price. You know what you do? You buy an electric scooter, and then you buy 1,000-watt Jackery, right? And then you put the Jackery on the scooter, and then ride around, or build a little trailer for the Jackery for behind the scooter, and then you can ride around, and then when your scooter dies, you just plug it into the Jackery and fill it up. 10 years since you quit smoking cigs. Good job, Trinity. I quit smoking. I did quit smoking, but then some shit came up, and I was too weak-willed in March, I think, early April, late March. Some shit came up, and I was too weak-willed to not. Actually, a big part of the reason, it doesn't matter, so that's okay. But yeah, so a little bit weak-willed. Plus 15 degrees Celsius right now. Southside, are you listening to me, or you've left? 2-pack of smoke. I also enjoy smoking. I am also a fan of the cigarettes. 15 degrees Celsius. It's 9:40. The shadows are still extremely long because the sun's not that high up. What is happening? Yeah. Oh yeah. No heat tonight. We're gonna try to do a no heat night. We've done no heat nights before in the last few weeks. Waking up in the middle of the night or early morning and turning the heat on, which is good. Just cuts that thing. It warms up really quickly anyways. But hopefully I fall asleep with no heat, wake up with no heat, and turn the stove on to cook coffee. That is what we're hoping for tonight. Oh fuck! I thought that was one of those European semi trucks, but it's not. It's a brand new cube van, like a 5-ton. Pixie van life buddy, TGIF, all the TGIFs, all the van life buddies. Pixie. Go ahead. Winnipeg guy, you're not new here. Don't lie. Winnipeg guy, Winnipeg guy's doing that for attention. They're not new here. They've been here for at least 2 or 3 days. I'm not too sure. I don't pay attention. Yeah, after this doobie, we got a bit left to go, and then I am gonna go. Now it is rolling into 10 o'clock. I'm new here every time I come in. As long as nobody gets pregnant when you come in, right? As long as nobody gets pregnant. That's all that counts. That's all that matters. You know what I mean? Oh, I should open this window and get that cross bees growing now. The van is about to hit a tiny bit of shadow. Brian is also not new here. Yep, need good pull-out game. Nah, you just need dead guys. You just need dead swimmers. Dead swimmers means you got all that fun. Thanks for staying later. I appreciate it. Pixie Dust. Well, like I said, I had MP's first day here. MP. Who's MP? MP. Nah, I'm like Mark Carney. I'm pulling it all out. Oh, damn. Pixie Dust. Why are you guys always lying about being new here? You're not new here. I think. Wait, hold on. Who's Pixie Dust again? Yeah, no, we had fun. Like, I didn't drop the soap. I just outright forgot it. Oh, yeah. Pixie Dust. Hey, sweetie. Yeah, that's a lot of insurance, MP. Why is your insurance so high? You getting a lot of tickets, or did you not have insurance for a couple of years? What the fuck? Sylvie, my son came home with health class notes yesterday and was talking about pull being a bad... That is kind of weird, to be honest. That is kind of weird. Sylvie. I can't tell you what Sylvie said. I don't want to get into trouble. I have to go on YouTube. I just got a 10% notice on YouTube. YouTube, you have to go to TikTok for the last couple minutes. I'm sorry. Here, I'll give you a look out what's outside, though. Ooh, isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Not a fucking cloud, baby. Not a cloud. YouTube, we're out. Sorry, much love. I just got a 10% on my battery. We got to get out of here. MVP Darwin, MVP Mr. Secret Wonderful, Sylvie, Sammy, if you're still here, Connie, Momaz. We're back on the tube. So if you wanna come hang out, we're there for a couple minutes. Awesome, guys. We'll see you all later. Maybe YouTube.